Hello everybody, how is everybody doing today? Hello Reshma, hello beautiful Erica, Eki, Lilith, Swanson, how is everybody doing today? Let's start this off with Reshma right now. Oh my gosh, all right, here we go, and hello Eki, I have a new... well, I haven't opened all of them, but the ones that I have opened, I did. I have to say, I was wondering, what is into this very tiny box that I ordered? What is in it, right? I don't remember ordering a mini deck. Who would have thought these message cards would be so small? Hello, Laura. So, okay, Eki, I will try a couple of these out on you when I get to you, okay, sweetie? They look adorable, but they're so tiny. All right, so let's go for it. Let's start this off with Reshma. And here we go. And Lilith and Juanson, I finally used my after tarot today. I love it. It is fantastic. Yes. So here we go. Let's go and find out for Reshma. Azar dropped in to see you today. Well, that was nice. What were his intentions and what did he want from you? Oh no, you got triggered again, sweetie. I so get you. You're kind of triggered, you know. I get it. I do, sweetie. Let's go see what's going on with that. Yeah, right? I know. Let's use them. I received my ghosting cards too. So they're cute little ghosty message cards. Absolutely adorable. And I received my Lenormand, Alice and Tarot. So... oh, Alice Lenormand, actually, not Alice and Tarot, not the same thing. All right. I did, Lilith, I did. I have not had time to write back to you, but I did, sweetie. I'm glad you got everything beautiful. I am super happy. I absolutely love it myself. Now you're going to be able to use the whole thing. So, sweetie, Reshma, Azar dropped in to see you today at your place. What was that about? What are his intentions? And what did he want from you, right? Okay, so I'm definitely going to have to say over here, you know what? I feel like we had a really big need to see you. And that's basically what it is, honestly. It's not that we wanted to, to necessarily be together, to be close, to have any intimate moments. I just feel like we wanted to be close. We wanted to be close to you. We needed that. I feel as though, there are some problems onto the other side and we needed that closeness. We needed a little bit of fresh air and we needed to see you, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say, I'm going to take out a couple message cards for you over here, sweetie. Azar dropped at your place to be close to you, to get that beautiful energy from you, to feel a certain closeness from you, to feel as though you're still there, you're still interested, you're still onto his path. So it was a little bit of I want to take care of myself. I need your beautiful energy. I need you around me right now. But at the same time, it was a little bit of I'm checking on in to make sure that, you're still sticking around for me. All right. It is my pleasure, sweetie. Let's go and see over here what is going on. I feel like I want to use my tarot, my Lenormand with you, Reshma. And a couple message cards. Let's go for it. How are you doing, Laura, sweetie? And here we go. These are just absolutely adorable. All right, so I am getting over here the ring, which is pretty much being stuck into that cycle, right? How are you doing, beautiful Tika? So we're stuck into this cycle is where we are, okay? I feel like we're hiding a lot of emotions. We're hiding our emotions from you, but we're also hiding our emotions onto the other side because we don't really want anybody to necessarily, we don't want to, light up a fire before it is time. My bear over here is telling me that there is a certain return of innocence. There is a want to return to something, to a moment into our life where things are just simpler. And I believe this is what he gets with you. Other than that, the fish are relating over here that you're still stuck into that third party at this moment. Oh, yes. I got a bunch of them. I haven't had time to open all of them. I have 4 other ones. I'll open them as, as we move along. Let's go do the tiny little, I'm I'm so disappointed by his size. Honestly, guys, if I would have known it was so small, I would not have ordered it. But yes, it is very tiny, but let's go for it. Isn't it adorable? I love the Alice Lenormand. I might order the Alice Tarotland from her too. It's too gorgeous. All right, so if you guys are able to read, you are so beautiful. He's still weak, right, sweetie? Hello, Kiara. You are never far from my mind. My heart is yours. He does. You see, that's what it is, sweetie. I was scared. I really do want to see you. Restocking my personal mini tarot. Apparently I am. I don't have a lot of mini tarots, so this is my miniest one. Oh my gosh. Hello, Kiara. How are you doing, sweetie? Ah, beautiful Reshma. This is what is going on, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, my beautiful, this is what he is up to. So he wanted to be close to you, and you know, he had some beautiful, lovely messages to give you into my tiny little mini tarot deck. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, sweetie. But at the same time, I kind of feel like we need, yes, he is using you for that energy, but at the same time, if we try to turn this into a positive, he wanted to see you, he wanted to be close to you, and you're the one who brings happiness into his world. So kind of find that's a very important element into it also. Yeah, that's it. It's more of a mini warehouse is what it is. Erica, sweetie, does your fiance really love you emotionally, and will your relationship get better? Let's go and see that, my sweetie. Let's go and do that right away. Let me just do this over here and go and find that out. Hold on. I'm going to use, I believe, this deck right over here. Oh, Laura, you need a whole bunch of love and healing vibes, my sweetie. All right. Here we go, sweetie. This is a new tarot deck, guys. Let's go see what it has to say. A nice tarot format anyways. He doesn't express anything positive. I know you just have to guess all the time, but that's definitely what he wants here, my sweetie. All right, Erica, let's go and see this, okay? I'm getting over here. Oh yes, new tarot. It's got beautiful flames on it, people kissing, absolutely adorable. And look at that, handsome man. I'm all for it. So that's our King of Cups, guys. Might just, you know, replace your King of Cups from, although I don't think so. I think the guy into the Light Seers is more your style, Lilith. This one's might be more mine. So, King of Cups, Queen of Cups. Honestly, I do feel as though he does truly love you, sweetie. There is no doubt about it. Followed out by our Knight of Cups. I'm also getting over here our Four of Pentacles, which is telling me that we are holding tight. We're holding tight onto the union that we have. We're holding tight onto that connection, even though that we feel that sometimes it's a little bit less secure, sometimes it's a little less stable. We want to hold on to it because we do believe into the future and we do want things to get better. That being said, I am going to take out some more cards. That was about, does your fiance really love you? Emotionally, yes, it's a definite yes. We do believe. It looks like Ryan. Well, I like Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds is one of my fellow Canadians. Sexy guy. I think he's hilarious too. But I guess he kind of does, right? It's all good for me. All right, let's continue. Let's go see over here. Beautiful. Are things going to get better? I know that we're wishing. I know that we're hoping, which is great because I feel that you are. I feel like your fiance is also. Ultimately, will things get better? They will. You could not, honestly, other than the 10 of Cups and the Four of Wands, you can't get really better than that, sweetie. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, it is beauty, it is success. Don't worry about it, my sweetie. Things will get better. All right, let's go and see over here for our dear friend Eki. Let's go for this, sweetie. I most likely have some more message decks, but I don't know yet, Eki. So we're going to use the little tarot mini one and the ones that you asked for. And we'll see tomorrow. Most likely I have more coming on out. Thank you, Reshma. So let's go and find out over here for Eki. Notes from, you want the blunt deck, the butterfly, and the truthful, and we'll go with, you can just ask for the really tiny deck, if ever you do like it. So here we go. We're on hold, but I am coming back for you. I want to date you. I will see you sooner than you think. Others are trying to tell me what to do. And my ego is loud, but I'm listening to my soul and I'm striving for that beautiful spiritual enlightenment. Sometimes I believe that you're too good for me and that I don't quite deserve you. Let's move on forward here with the butterfly deck. Oh, Juanson, you've got roses and diamonds and crystal balls. Oh my gosh, even the 8-ball. Wow. Let's go and see over here, sweetie. Butterfly deck. I don't know if you're on Snapchat. If you're not on Snapchat, I feel as though you are going to be receiving some type of message over here. We do want you to know that I do want to see you. I didn't quite love myself. You make me feel blessed. At the same time, I feel as though you challenge my beliefs. You challenge my beliefs, and I want you to know that I love you. That is so cute. And you wanted the truthful deck. Yes, and we'll finish with the mini deck. Oh, yes, your cat. All right. Yes, I see your cat. You took away your snake. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. So here we go. Let's go and see into the truthful deck. Let me have you. I am coming. Please do trust me. Let me hold you. I do not want to lose you. Ace of Cups. I want to offer my emotions to you, but I'm not quite ready yet. Following off with you do matter. Let's go to my new little deck now for you, sweetie. And I believe I had a card. No, all right. No, don't bring him back, Wanson. Don't. It looks like a sick duck. Let's go with my tiny little mini deck. Oh, it looks like a duck that's not feeling well. Not a problem. How are you doing, my beautiful IG? I was wondering how you're doing. I was going to write you an email to see, but I figured that you'd show up, sweetie, at some point. How are you doing? Are you doing okay, beautiful? Not a problem. It was perfect last time, IG. It's a great idea. I'm just going to go, section by section. It was absolutely wonderful. I loved it. I want to kiss you, Eki. I am afraid to contact you. You are so beautiful. My heart is yours. As tiny as this deck is, it is And it's a good thing Laura's not listening, because all of that could be constructed into something completely different if I mentioned one vowel different like I have into the past. So I'm going to talk about this tiny little deck being packed full of beautiful messages is what I have to say. I was scared and I really want to see you. Yeah, we need to know where those AirPods are also, if we found them or not. You're hanging in there, right? You went to the beach over the weekend. Nothing yet, sweetie. Oh, I hope he's not pushing things again. I'm going to get really upset. Yeah, really. Hello. Okay. Let's go and see Tika. Beautiful. Will North Carolina be a good place for you? Let's go and figure that out together here, sweetie. So will North Carolina be a good place for you? Oh, yeah, you're there, right? And you're getting excited. Yeah, talking about my littles and stuff, right? Laura, by the way, I don't believe, let me go see, unless you did send it not long ago. Yeah, I don't have any questions from you. What are your questions, my sweetie? Laura, send me out your questions. I will answer you in a few moments. Yeah, before you get too excited about my mini stuff and my big ones. Let's go for it. Let's go and see over here. I'm definitely not going to light up this one. I remember what that one did last time. Knight of Cups, 10 of Swords. Yeah, North Carolina. Let's go see. No, I didn't, Kiara. You are up right next. Beautiful. Let's go see. And I am getting over here the Knight of Cups, the 10 of Swords, the Devil, the King of Cups, and the 8 of Wands. What I am going to say over here, sweetie, is I feel that there's going to be some passion over there. There is going to be, it's kind of mixed, sweetie. I see some good and I see some less good. I feel as though it's filled of emotion. It's filled of wonderful things. I do feel though in North Carolina, if you do go to North Carolina, I do feel like is somebody who's going to be there who's going to manipulate you, but you're going to survive through it, sweetie, not a problem. So I'm going to say altogether, I do feel as though there are some great possibilities for you over there. I feel like there's a jam-packed of emotions. There's happiness. There's not too much sadness. There's a lot of happiness. There's a lot of novelty. There are some challenges that come with it also, but I say, why not? Go for it, sweetie. All right, go for it, Laura. Let's go and see Kiara. You would like to have a general reading. Let's go find out what's coming up. C'est quoi ça? Ok, faut que je travaille, bébé, ferme la porte. Let's go and see over here. T'es un amour. Merci, bébé d'amour. Just moving, right? It's all good then, sweetie. It is all good. Hello, Yvonne. How are you doing? A lot has been happening, right? Yeah, right. Oh my God. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go see what's coming up for you. So, the 10 of Cups in reverse, followed out over here by the World. Wherever you're at, may it be good, may it be bad, you're exactly where you need to be today. I'm getting our strength. I'm getting that we're feeling a little bit less courageous. We're looking for a little something more. We're actually over here in a need for something new also. I've got my swords. My swords is telling me there's new ideas, there's new approaches. There's something new that needs to come upon. I don't feel, by the way, that anybody's sulking anymore. So I kind of feel either that the page has been turned upon that, either into the good or not, because I do have my 10 of Cups in reverse telling me that ultimately things are not quite all that perfect. So I'm going to say over here, you know, there's a man into your life who's got an idea, who's absolutely not changing that idea. Very powerful, very strong. And it's as if we don't quite want to accept what you are saying or what you are thinking or maybe even what you're feeling. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, Kiara, kind of a lot going on, I have to say, in love. It seems to be a little bit complex. But other than that, I feel like things are somewhat stable. Let me put it that way. Thank you, beautiful Tika. Let me know if you have any particular questions here, Kiara. Let me know if anything, in particular you would like to know. Hello, my beautiful Renee. How are you doing today, sweetie? Are you feeling like chocolate chip or mint today? I remember from yesterday. Let's go see Reshma. You felt he needed financial assistance. Are you correct? Ooh la la. Let's go and see that. Did he need any financial assistance? Let's go to this one. Yeah, okay, right? Okay. Yeah, it's Bartholomew, all right. That is exactly who I'm talking about, sweetie. Things are complex, aren't they, sweetie, with Bartholomew? I am good. How are you doing, beautiful Renee? We finally have the sunshine out again. It is gorgeous outside. He's not accepting what you want. Exactly. Exactly, sweetie. Oh, muffin means comfortable. All right. Okay. I was not sure. That's it, sweetie, and that's what I'm seeing. He's not accepting what you're saying, sweetie. He is there with his sword. He is there with his ideas, and he is simply not budging. He's not, sweetie. He is not willing to take any compromise, or I know, oh my God, right? That is it. I read him absolutely perfectly. He is there, and he is not budging, sweetie. He is not. You know what? Maybe you just need to leave him a little bit of time. He's a little bit complex right now, sweetie. Leave him a little bit of time to ponder upon this, to wonder, because he does not want to lose you, sweetie. He does not. So I'm definitely going to have to say, leave him a little bit of space. Let him ponder upon all of this. Maybe he'll come on back with compromise for you. Oh yeah, Golden Nouveau. I know. I don't take it out all that often because I feel that you guys don't see the beauty of it all that much because of the gold foiling. It's my only reason, because I do love it. So here we go. Although I should have took out my new tarot, right? My after tarot. Ooh la la. All right, so here we go. Sweetie, was he there for money? My beautiful. You know what? I'm going to take out some more cards, and I'm not going to say that he was not there for money. I'm not going to go into that. I'm just going to check something out. Hold on. Where did I put what? I'm getting chaotic onto my desk area is what I'm seeing. Hold on, I'm looking. Oh, there it is. I used it this morning. Okay, so yeah, let's go into the after tarot. Woo-hoo. Okay, let's go find this out. Okay, my beautiful, this is it. Okay, so I am going to say, you know what? There were two reasons. I don't want you to think. Okay, thank you, my beautiful Kiara. I'm going to say over here, I'm not necessarily going to say that he was not there for money, but it was part of the reason. So I am seeing over here that, we're working hard. I feel like we're toiling. I feel like we're looking for something, and we have not gotten all those riches yet. So financially speaking, we might be having some problems, but it wasn't the main reason for coming to see you, sweetie. It was absolutely not. So if the topic would have come on up, maybe he would have asked you for something, but it was definitely not his main reason. And I don't want you to feel that that is the reason why he came, because it's not. He really came because he needed to change the air. He needed to see you. He needed to connect with you. He needed to be closer to you. That is his number one reason, and that you must believe, sweetie. And second reason, I do believe that, he does have a couple of financial problems, but I don't feel like it's anything really serious. Yes. Hello, my beautiful Noonet. Did you get that Mother's Day gift for your mom yet that you were talking about yesterday, sweetie? I know. I love it. Let's go and see our beautiful Gabriel. After Yvonne, I'm starting. Wait, Laura never put out her questions, did she, sweetie? Where did Laura never posted out her questions? She said she was going to. Yeah, and she never posted them out. Okay, so after Yvonne, I'm going to be with Laura, and then I'm going to move over to our dear friend IG, and I'll be back with Kiara. So let's go see Gabriel. Love, if you would like to have some messages from Libra. So, sure thing. Let me start off and go see how Libra is feeling, and then let me give you some messages. Let's go for it. I'm going to use and reuse this deck today. Hey, there you are, Laura. Ha, ha, ha. You're playing games with me, sweetie. Okay, I've got that. You rebaptize yourself, but I know it's you, Laura. So, beautiful. Here we go. Oh, look at that. 4 of Wands. Could we get any better? Absolutely not. So, 4 of Wands over here. Wheel of Fortune. Our Knight of Swords. So, this is about getting, and it's about meeting and reaching that place where, you know what, you are comfortable, things are good, you are successful, and things are moving on forward with Libra. So, that being said, I'm definitely going to have to say, before I do get over to the messages, that oh, it's not a problem, sweetie. I pretty much knew what questions you had anyways. I'm definitely going to have to say over here that altogether the energy is strong. Thank you, my beautiful Nunit. It is beautiful. And I am also going to say over here that the contact seems, I feel like today he's a little bit distant. Is that possible that he could be a little bit distant? I feel like it's going to be coming its way. Give it about maybe, give it a day or two. He's not going to be distant anymore. Send him out another one of those pictures. Ask him out on one of those dates, sweetie, and you know you're going to seal that deal. It's what you need in order to close this deal, sweetie, is you need to have a date. Then it is done. It is finished. You've got beauty into your life again. Let me go and give you some messages. Let's start off with my tiny little mini tarot deck. Oh, besides you calling off work, it's all good. What happened, Unit? So let's go see over here what is coming on in. So, oh, well, look at that. I don't always feel all that good enough for you. I have a lot of regrets. Sometimes I'm afraid that you will reject me. Has he this morning? All right. I am sending you some telepathic messages. I have made so many mistakes. I want you to know that I miss you, sweetie. Hello, Karen, and thank you. Beautiful. Let's go over now to this deck over here. Hold on. Let's go to this one. Let's go see my hermit. I feel like we need a hermit. All right, here we go. Love me. Beautiful. I want you to know that you do matter to me. I absolutely do not want to lose you. Ace of Cups, wanting beginnings with you. I need just a tiny little bit more time, not too much. I want you to know that I feel the exact same way than you do. Beautiful Gabriel. Good things are coming your way. I'm so excited, sweetie. Let's go and see now our dear friend Renee. How is Theo currently feeling about you? Well, let's go and use our brand new tarot deck over here. Let's go see that. How is Theo currently feeling about you? How are you doing, Karen? It is lovely to see you guys. Flirtatious. Well, that's it. Gabriel, it is time. It is time for that date, sweetie. No more. That's it. You've got to go for it. Let's meet up. Let's have dinner. Let's have a glass of wine. Let's just enjoy ourselves once again, sweetie. Please do, Gabriel. And if ever you do meet up tonight, I wish you a beautiful evening. I kind of feel like it might happen tomorrow, though, for some reason. Here we go. We can only take so much flirtation, right, Gabriel? At some point, you're going to have to, you know, just meet up. Renee, how's Theo currently feeling about you? We're feeling emotional towards you. We're feeling caring. We're feeling intuitive. We're feeling quite sensitive. I feel as though we're still awaiting. We're awaiting what is to come next. We're still awaiting for I'm going to say we're still waiting over here for ourselves to figure things out. But in life in general, I feel as though we are content with the way that we are at this moment. So I'm going to say we are withdrawing right now. So if ever you feel as though we're not always, all that close, or we're not really showing anything, and you're wondering what's going on because you don't really know how Theo is feeling, I'm definitely going to say it's because we're hiding those emotions inside. But the emotions are there: compassionate, caring, wanting to be close to you, but still not quite ready to make that big move. Let me go and see how are they feeling when they're going to see you at university next week, and then let me go and give you some messages. Your sons have baseball, but honestly, I was waiting on him. But if not, yeah, go for it, sweetie. Don't wait. He's being flirtatious. He wants you to ask him out, sweetie. Well, let's go for that glass of wine. You study psychology. You know all about this, sweetie. Go for it, beautiful. I'm getting over here for you, Renee. How are they feeling about seeing you next week? You know what? We're excited. We're excited about this because we believe that this is going to bring to us new beginnings. It's going to bring something good. So, you know what? We're excited. I feel as though we're happy about this. And we're really curious about where all of this is really going to be bringing us. So we are on our tippy toes, waiting anxiously on what is going to be happening. So we're happy. We're excited. We're intrigued. Let me go and give you some messages. Let's start off these messages over here with this deck. And then I'm moving over to Yvonne, then Laura and IG. And voila. Promise me that you will always be happy by my side. I love taking pictures of you. I want to be able to provide for you. I would like to have some wine and some dinner. I love bonding with you. And now, why don't I come over here for our mini deck for you too? Oh yeah, you're up next. It's so funny, Laura, because my little girl, I think it was this morning, I don't know what exactly it is that she wanted before she went to school, but I remember my oldest son saying that she was saying, oh no, me, 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 me. And I thought, hey, me, 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 me. That's Laura. It reminded me of you this morning at 7 a.m. Yes, me, me, me is, for me, it is symbolism of Laura, such as newness is symbolism of eggplant. There we go. You have changed me for the better. Please never give up on us. Oh, I get you, Laura, right? Especially, yeah, I know. I feel your energy. I don't feel quite good enough for you at this moment. And I do want you to know that I do have some regrets. I kind of feel like these regrets have to do about the fact that, you did already talk about your emotions. That didn't really pass on through at that moment. And I feel like that is where those regrets are actually coming on from. Yeah, you like my daughter, right? She's absolutely adorable. She was not adorable at lunchtime. She threw a huge fit. Yes, but normally speaking, she's so cute. Let's go see my beautiful Yvonne. Yvonne. Here we go. Oh, look at that. And I have some more message cards over here. All right, so Yvonne, will your daughter go back with her ex? That is a complex situation, sweetie. I'm going to go and check that out, but I have some fears. I do, sweetie. Let's go over here. So Yvonne, Laura, and IG, don't go too far, sweetie. The time for truth is coming on up. We are all afraid and anxious on our tippy toes, I believe. Yes. Here we go. All right. So 8 of Swords here, followed on out by the 9 of Swords. You know what? I kind of feel like into this relationship, we feel like we're stuck. We're stuck into a place where we're not all that comfortable and we don't really know how to get out of that. So ultimately, I'm going to say that this is somewhat of a cycle. I feel that at this moment, I feel like the husband is actually moving on forward for the moment. I don't feel like the husband would necessarily want to go back into the relationship unless the energy changes. I feel like your daughter would be willing to, but I don't feel like the husband is willing to. So I'm going to say for the moment, it's a no. I see that it is a close. It is a closing of a chapter that is coming on out here, sweetie. I'm sorry, my beautiful. Hopefully his energy is going to change and, you know, that's going to switch on up. Let me go and give you a message of the day, my beautiful. Let's go with this one. You're cleaning out the refrigerator and she's talking about her laundry needs to be done and dad wants you to bank. And oh my gosh, Laura, it never stops. You have such a burden upon your back. You need a clone, Laura. If we were in robot time, you could have clones of Laura who could do all of that and you could just stay by the side of your dad. All right, so here we go. What is coming on out as for the message of the day? We're working, we're not really getting. I feel as though financially speaking, you're not quite getting what you want. I'm getting over here that we need to continue. Slowly, things are starting to put itself into the right place, into that puzzle. So you're slowly going to start seeing those benefits. You're slowly going to start seeing that money coming on in. We are a little bit afraid over here of something that has happened into the past, maybe some type of judgment. At the same time, I feel that emotionally speaking, you're just not getting what you want. You're kind of feeling out into the cold. You're not really getting all the answers. Now, this could even just be your feelings towards your daughter because she might be feeling a little bit out into cold, doesn't have all those answers, wondering what's going on. I feel like sometimes we're lacking a little bit of strength over here. So ultimately, I'm going to take out a card into this tarot to come and give you a message. Give to others wholeheartedly before you expect to receive the same yourself. And happiness lives on as far as you keep alive into the perfection of your beautiful memory. So, sweetie, I'm going to say to you, hold on strong, be strong, beautiful. Good things are coming towards you. Answers are slowly going to start coming towards you. If there's anybody who is not giving you any answers right now, I say I don't quite see the answers coming on in right away, but I do feel like financially speaking, things are going to be coming better for you. Let me finish it off with a beautiful angel message that I do know that you connect with your angels, sweetie. Angel message for you, beautiful. Take action now. Your manifestation and attraction abilities are potent at this time. Remove all barrier moments of uncertainty and indecision and allow yourself to be open and receptive to your well-deserved blessings. How are you doing, my beautiful Zara? We are now going to be moving on forward to our dear friend Laura. Laura, let me go on over here and find your first question. Now that is number 3. And here's 1. Cancer's energy. Let's start this off. Cancer's energy. Okay. Cancer's energy over here. We're looking for that mental clarity. We're thinking about the future. We're thinking about our queen. I feel like we are caught. We are trapped. So I'm going to say over here altogether, we're stuck into a position where we're not comfortable. So the energy itself is an energy of fighting would be the very best word that I can find. We are fighting. We are struggling to find our way through is what he is doing. To find his way through this relationship, through these answers, through the movement, what he needs to do. Cancer's energy with Laura. Here we go. Cancer's energy with Laura. 5 of Swords over here, followed out by our Knight of Wands. We're always a little bit afraid that you're going to leave us. We're always a little bit afraid over here that, you know, we're living a little bit of a web of maybe not quite lies. Yes, lies, not between each other, but into your own, you know, relationships. So ultimately, I am going to say that this is really about juggling with all different kind of options over here. It is really a battle between the mind and the heart. This is what we have to figure out. You know, we are still into that third party over here, but we would definitely like to take action to get rid of that third party. So I'm going to say we are a little bit afraid to lose you, and we really just don't want to, sweetie. Let me go find your other ones. Can the Cancer and his wife work things out as far as love? You know what? I think that they've tried to do that multiple times into the past. I feel as though if they truly wanted to, they could. If they believed, they could. But I don't quite feel that he believes. She believes, but he doesn't believe. So ultimately, I'm going to say no. Why does Cancer love you, sweetie? Beautiful. I'm going to say that Cancer loves you because you bring beauty. You bring a certain independence into his life. He doesn't feel as though there's a great dependence. He feels as though he is somewhat free. You also bring into his life a space of non-judgment where he is clear, where yes, there are some boundaries. Yes, there is some communication, but at the same time, there is that knowledge, that pure knowledge of just love, being together and being comfortable. And I feel like this is just not something. He is not accepted where he is right now. He feels that acceptance and that love with you, but he feels it at a pure level without necessarily wanting anything else. And this is why he truly does love you. Will Cancer be faithful and good to you, sweetie? Will Cancer be faithful and good to you? Let's go and find that out. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. IG, you're coming up, sweetie. I can almost see you biting your nails, although I don't think you bite your nails. Here we go. Beautiful. We're going to do everything that we can. Honestly, we're going to stay exactly into this relationship where we should be. So, you know, one day, whenever we do decide to leave the wife, we will be with you and with nobody else, sweetie. So we will be faithful to you. Sweetie, I'm going to wish you... Oh, wait, let me give you a couple messages from our little deck. Oh, no, I want to give you some from the other deck. Yes, because we have another one here. Hold on. Let's go for that. Then I'm going to go and see IG. Yeah, he's always a little bit scared to lose you, sweetie, because he's not always available, right? And I feel like that scares him. All right, so let's go see over here. It was my fault, but sometimes I kind of blame you upon this. You absolutely take my breath away. I need more time to figure things out. I feel you, even though we are apart. I know, IG. I know. I want to bite my own nails right now, sweetie. I've been wanting to for the last few days. And here you go, my beautiful Laura. You are my sunshine, sweetie. You don't bite them. I knew you didn't. No, but you're anxious. And that's, yeah, you went to the beach over the weekend. So good for you for doing so. I would have loved to have gone to the beach. Our beach is not open yet. And our beach is really not that nice looking. Which is why I got to take vacations to go to a nice beach. Hello, really, Chris. Beautiful. So I am going to be moving on over now to IG. It is truth time over here. And then I'm going to go and see my beautiful Kiara and all the other beautiful souls who are waiting. Let's go for it. And voila, hold on. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. And that. Here we go, sweetie. Voila. So what's going on in Leo's world and mind? Let's go for it. Okay. If I don't answer right away, it's because I am looking at the same time at the questions, but I will, flip on back. So here we go for IG. What's going on in Leo's world and mind? Okay, we're thinking of you, sweetie. We are thinking of you. Six of Pentacles, reverse position. Temperance over here. Death, rebirth on the Eight of Swords. We're thinking of you over here, sweetie, but we're having problems. We're having problems trying to reach out is what I'm seeing. So we're going to see it into your other questions, but I can definitely feel over here with my Six of Pentacles. We want to reach out. We don't want to reach out as a friend. We want to reach out as love. So that could be a little bit of an issue coming out over here. We don't have our life all in order yet, which is creating some problems over here. And we're still kind of feeling caught because of this separation. So let's go see what else is coming on out. So we're thinking about you. We're still thinking about reaching out, sweetie, but we're kind of feeling stuck. We're feeling imprisoned. How are things between Leo and X? How are things between Leo and X? The Six of Cups over here. I'm going to say that things are on to somewhat of a friendship level, but nothing much more. There's no possibilities. Whatever has happened into the past has happened, but we're on to an agreeable, let me tell you, type of relationship because of the daughter. Are they romantic and are they going to reconcile? Okay. Are they romantic, my sweetie? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Are they going to reconcile? Absolutely not, sweetie. My Page of Pentacles, reverse position. Absolutely not interested whatsoever. I feel as though we're manifesting and we're looking elsewhere or trying to hold on to a beautiful future, but somewhere else. Whatever has happened into that relationship is at its ending. Are they trying to fix things? Are they trying to fix things? Let me go see if they're trying to see a counselor also. Are they trying to fix things? Absolutely not, sweetie. I feel as though we're running away. We're walking away. This is what we've done. This is what we're doing. It's still what we're doing. Let me go and see if we are trying to go to see a counselor to try to fix things. That could be interesting, but I feel like it's a little bit far off, sweetie. I don't feel as though once he does leave her that he is ever going to return, though, my beautiful Laura. I don't feel it, sweetie. Hold on. Laura, if you want to send me that, or I'll try to answer it in a few moments, okay? I'm getting over here our strength, our Knight of Pentacles, reverse, Five of Swords, Four of Pentacles. We have definitely, we're not seeking any counseling. We have definitely let go over here. There's no interest whatsoever, sweetie. So it's a definite no. Hold on. Let me just go back over here. How do Leo and the X feel about each other now? All right, sweetie. How do Leo and the X feel? I feel like we're holding on to something new. We're holding on to you. We don't really want the friendship neither, but we feel like we don't really have a choice into that. Why? Because of the daughter who is represented over here. There's a lot of judgment. There's a lot of frustration. There's a lot of sadness. There is a lot of leaving everything that we've known for a very long time onto the side and saying goodbye to it. And I just feel honestly that they just want all of this to end so they can truly turn the page upon this. I feel quite strongly that she has somebody that she is seeing every once in a while. outcome between Leo and X. If I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I'm curious. I'm gonna finish these questions here, and I'm gonna go and see if she's seeing anybody else. The Ten of Wands, the Six of Wands, followed by our Page of Swords. I'm going to say over here, the outcome between Leo and X is a definite ending. Nobody is really interested. Everybody is into the reverse position. The divorce is still happening into the month of August. So I'm still going to say somewhere around the 9th or the 10th of August. How does Leo feel about you now? Leo, my beautiful, does not want to leave you, sweetie. Ten of Wands, reverse position. We're resting. We still don't have all our answers. Ultimately, we still want to be with you with our Ten of Cups over here. So we still have those loving emotions, those thoughts towards the future, those inspiring thoughts, what we want, what we desire. What is going to be Leo's next actions towards you? Leo's next actions towards you, sweetie, is going to be about a reconciliation. It's going to be about reconnecting. It's going to be about reaching on out, wondering what you are up to, sweetie. So it's going to be happening by message. I don't feel like it's a phone call. It's definitely a message reaching out towards you. Let me go see before we do continue. And I know I'm holding on to this suspense. I just want to go see before I do forget if she is with somebody else or not. Yeah, Leos are hard to deal with at times, sweetie. Yes, they are. Honestly, into all the live readings, and we do a lot of live readings, and we've been doing them for like over a year now. The sign that I hear the most about the questions are always, well, mostly, I'm going to say at least 4 times out of 10, it's the sign of Leo, and it's usually Leo males that are giving problems from what I can see. All right, beautiful. As for, you didn't ask it, but I do want to check it out. As for her, I do feel as though she is into a certain progress, into a certain movement. She is interested in somebody else. So she is seeing somebody every once in a while, but nothing very serious, because a little bit like him, she cannot be into a relationship neither, sweetie. So it goes both ways. He's not spying on her, but if ever it is found out, they're going to be in trouble. Well, let's go see over here. So when will Leo message you? Moment of truth. When is he going to do this? 5 of Cups. We're filling out into the cold. Our Tower moment. Followed out by our 7 of Wands over here. I'm also getting our Hanged Man. Beautiful. Followed out by our Queen of Wands. So we're going to go and check this out with a pendulum. At the moment, what I'm seeing is that there's... Okay, our 5 of Cups is telling us that there are some delays over here. We're absolutely afraid of being turned down, is what it is, because of this Tower moment. We're afraid of being turned down. We're still thinking of you, thinking of reaching out. We're afraid of being judged also, but we still want to have that movement. We still want things to be happening. We're actually hoping and wishing that you would actually do something over here. We're hoping upon this. I'm going to say here, beautiful, we're going to check out with a pendulum, but I'm going to say that I kind of feel like there is a delay of 5 to 7 weeks over here. I don't want to put that deck away. I'm just kind of bothered by this. Let's go see here, sweetie. Yeah, it's my pleasure, beautiful. I've been feeling that she's been seeing somebody for like the last week or so. Let me go and see here, sweetie, before we check out with a pendulum, okay? When Leo messages, what is he going to say? I'm almost finished this block of questions, so we're going to go and validate that date. It is bothering me, the fact that he pushed off again, and we can see it clearly over here that he does want to be with you. There's absolutely no doubt about it. This is just the delays, the procrastination. It's amazing. A 10 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, a 7 of Pentacles over here, sweetie. When Leo messages, he's going to want to reconnect with you. He's going to want to know, do you want to be with him? Is there any possibility that you guys could reconnect and could meet up? This is what he's going to be asking. When will you physically see Leo? Let me go and see that. Ace of Cups, so they're reaching out over here. Ace of Swords, thinking of you. Our Page of Cups being a little bit immature over here, still waiting. So I'm going to say, sweetie, it is going to be somewhere around between the 5 to 7 following weeks. So somewhere around mid-July, it's almost as if he is waiting for that divorce. Not mid-July, mid-June. It's almost as if he's waiting for that a divorce to be finalized before making a move. Leo's thoughts onto that missed call. My dear gosh, I'm getting a lot of thoughts onto that missed call. I'm thinking you should make another missed call, sweetie. And you should just kind of let it ring until he answers and then say, oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't quite mean to call you. You know, how are you doing? It could be an opening way. I'm seeing over here, sweetie, that we're hoping that you were really reaching out because we did want, you did want to contact him. You did want to be with him. But at the same time, we always have, you know how it is, right? When there's a problem, there's something that's bothering us. We've got the angel and we've got the devil, and the devil always kind of takes the place a little bit over the angel. This is a little bit it. So I feel like those devilish thoughts, those thoughts are a little bit more negative, kind of come on in play, thinking maybe she just kind of contacted me, it was a mistake, and she hung up. But ultimately, we would like to believe that you did call and you were afraid and you just hung up, which is a little bit different. So he's completely confused about that. If you message Leo, what will happen? If you message Leo, sweetie, you're opening up those doors, my beautiful. You're opening up that beautiful portal that you've been waiting for. You're opening up to openings, and instead of always walking away, instead of always having those delays and that procrastination, you're really opening up that door to, okay, there's no more decision. There's no more nothing. Here I am. Let's go for it. Let's talk, right? So this is what you're getting. You're getting answers. And he will answer you, sweetie. He is going to answer you quite quickly. Let me go and see. So how will he respond? Into beautiful happiness, into acceptance, into strength, because he's going to be feeling strong, into a loving matter, and he is going to answer. I tell you, he's going to answer really quickly, sweetie, if not within the hour or 2 hours. If you message, what is going to happen into the following 4 weeks? He's a little bit like your AirPods, sweetie. So difficult to find, so difficult. Our page over here, followed by our 6 of Wands, our Emperor. If you reach out, the Emperor, so Leo, is taking more place, taking more decisions, being stronger, feeling less vulnerable, offering dates, offering to see you, offering to spend some time with you, and ultimately, happiness. Let me validate all of this with the pendulum before we move on forward, okay? And I'm going to move back over here into the meanwhile. All right. All right. Are you okay, IG, into the meanwhile? Are you all right? If you have any additional questions, let me know, okay, sweetie? I know that this is difficult. J. Marie, nice to see you, sweetie, and thank you. So let's go and find out these questions with the pendulum. And here we go. I want to know with this pendulum over here. I want to know for IG, are the ex and Leo being romantic right now? And that is a no. Are they trying to reconcile right now? Also a no. I want to know, are they trying to fix things? Also a no. Are they seeing a counselor together? Are they seeing a counselor together? Are Leo and the ex seeing a counselor together? While I'm at it, let me go see, is the ex meeting up with somebody. Is the ex interested in someone else? Is the ex interested in somebody else? And yes, we do have the ex who is interested in somebody else. So that kind of clears off the path for Leo, which is actually a beautiful thing. When will Leo's divorce finalize? That is still at the beginning of August. That has not changed. I want to know, when will Leo message IG? When will Leo message IG? And it is somewhere around mid-June, sweetie. It could be a little bit before. It's somewhere into the beginning of June. When will IG physically see Leo? Physically see Leo. There's no doubt about it. This is at the end of June. I want to know if IG messages Leo. Will he respond? And will he respond quickly? Also, yes. I want to know, is Leo giving attention or interested in anyone? Oh, that is a no. Is he flirting or dating with anybody? That, and why is Leo holding back? Let me do these ones, sweetie, and then I'll write right back for the third block, okay? Let's go over here. And up next is going to be Kiara and Nunit are coming up next. After Kiara and Nunit, I'm also going to be answering over here Karen, really Christina, and J. Marie. Okay, you guys are coming up in a few moments. So let's go see, is Leo giving attention or interested in anyone? Our page over here is greatly immature into love. Our devil, we are holding back. We are keeping for ourselves. We're trying to balance things out as best as possible. I'm going to say over here, we have a great insecurity. We have a lot of inactivity. It is a definite no over here. We're not giving attention or interested in anybody. Let me go see about the flirting or the dating. I feel like giving you a big hug, my beautiful IG. I'm going to say over here, is Leo flirting or dating? Absolutely no. We're stuck into the past with you over here, so we're not interested in moving on forward. Energy of the following, friends or more. What's going on between Leo and Alex? Leo and Alex, I'm going to say over here, into the past there was something, but there is no longer anything. I feel as though they had separated. Most likely they were maybe girlfriend and boyfriend into the past, before the marriage even, I would have to say. But I feel as though something happened there. It kind of just, you know, ended, and I feel as though they are friends. So there's nothing more than friends between the both of them right now, Leo and Alex. What's going on between Leo and Becca? Leo and Becca over here. Immobility is what I'm going to say. Paralysis. So nothing really moving on forward over here. I'm going to say that we're trying to be friends, not jumping into anything whatsoever. There is no interest there. So Leo and Becca, absolutely nothing. Now what's going on between Leo and McKenna? Leo and McKenna over here. Queen of Pentacles, followed out by our Sun, our Clarity, our 8. Okay, so I'm also going to say over here that it is a no, but I do have to say that if there was something that could be possible, I do believe that I believe McKenna could maybe be interested, but I believe that she's actually with somebody else. But I feel like she's attracted to Leo physically, but nothing much more. So you're absolutely fine. I don't feel like Leo is interested in McKenna. What is Leo hiding? Leo is hiding his love for you. Leo is hiding also the fact that he is afraid. He's afraid of reaching on out. He's afraid of attachment. He is afraid of being hurt. He is afraid of a little bit, I'm going to have to say, after everything that has happened, a little bit afraid of a certain commitment. It's almost as if there is a little bit of that, afraid of being committed and losing again. Why is Leo holding back? Why is Leo holding back? Leo is holding back, sweetie, because we're at a standstill. We're stuck. We're stuck into a place where we would like to move, but honestly, the main reason is that we're stubborn. We are stubborn over here, and we really are hoping that you're going to reach out to us so that we don't have to do, if you want, the dirty job. We don't have to, you know, take our courage, move on forward and reach out to you. So we're truly waiting for you at this moment. Leo is holding back of fear of rejection. My beautiful, I will be right back with you. And when I come back, I'm going to be with the next 4 weeks. And let's go over there. IG, hold on, you wrote something over there. Men, I know men are something else sometimes, absolutely crazy. Counselor was a no. Are they seeing a counselor? It was a definite no, sweetie. June, yes, I saw mid-June. Sorry, I was into the email. I didn't respond right away, but that was it, yes. And meanwhile, let me go and see over here our beautiful Kier. Why isn't Bartholomew not accepting from you, right? Nunit, you are next. Karen and really Chris also. Thank you everybody for waiting so patiently. IG, sit down, put your feet up, sweetie. Try to relax, although I know that you're sad, you're upset, you've got the world of emotions going on into your mind right now, and you just want to scream really, really loud. If you need to scream, go for it. Scream into a pillow if you don't want anybody to hear you. Get those emotions out, sweetie. I know how frustrating, how angry you must be, and how disappointed you must be, and you need to let that all out, sweetie. So go for it, beautiful. Let's go see over here. Why isn't Bartholomew not accepting from you? You know what? The devil pretty much says whatever needs to be said over here. I am definitely going to have to say that this is a lot about wanting to have control, and this is what it is. We want to have control. We are clinging around you, and we are never going to let you go, sweetie. But the fact is that we want to be the ones who make the decision. We are the one who wants to be the one who is right, who's not really compromising. Ultimately, it's about having that power. He wants that to have that power over you. And this is why he is not accepting. This is why, you know, Bartholomew is just not accepting from you, sweetie. He wants to be the one who decides when it happens, what happens, and if it happens, it's because he's the one who decided that it would happen. And this is why. So I'm going to say it's stubbornness, it's frustration. It is somewhat of a great manipulation, if you will. So we want to be the one who gifts out that love. We want to be the one who brings all beautiful things. And we want to be the one who is starting something new, not because of you, but because we are able to do so. And we're the one who decided it. So ultimately, I'm going to say over here, it is a great, great stubbornness mixed upon with manipulation, sweetie. Nunit, beautiful. I know. I don't know. I think Coco might break some cups, right? It helps. Yeah, whatever works is what I have to say. I'm sorry. Yes, I think Coco must have been barking at the neighbor or something, who probably came to play with the kids. Bernard's current thoughts about you now. Let's go and see that on your energy check, sweetie. I know, really, Kiara. But you know what? Bartholomew's always been a little bit like that, right? Always been a little bit, I want to be the one. I want you, and I want you to take me into your life. But I want to be the one who makes that decision. And this is something new. It is something that came upon for him. I'm going to say about maybe 2-3 months ago, sweetie. Things have a little bit changed. It's my pleasure, sweetie. I hope he stops being so stubborn and he's able to compromise and he's able to accept the love that you're finally, you're willing to give him that love that he's been looking for all this time. I really hope he just, stops being so stubborn and he just makes it easy and he just loves you and gives you a great big hug, sweetie. It's what you deserve. Oh yeah, it's dinner time for Coco. Oh, you didn't hear the dog knew it. Yeah, he was barking for a few moments. Let me go see over here. Bernard's current thoughts about you right now. You know what, sweetie? I feel as though he wants to offer something to you, but you're kind of running away. Is that possible? Is that possible? Every time he kind of comes on, are you playing games, Nunit? Do you sometimes play games with him? He kind of comes on close and then you kind of pull away. I feel like he wants to offer you, more, but he's afraid to offer you more because every time it kind of seems that he approaches, it's almost as if you always a little bit pull back and we're afraid at some point that you're going to end up leaving. And ultimately, you know what I'm going to say over here, sweetie? Bernard is ultimately afraid of falling in love with you, sweetie. Now that is something. Your energy check. Let's go and do that. Karen, really, Chris, and Tina. You guys are up next. So let's go and see Nunit's energy check. Oh yes, Coco's dinner has arrived. It's funny that you put that picture because she does have blonde hair like that. Pretty much at that length also. The only thing you're missing is glasses. Page of Wands, the Empress over here. Let's go for it. So you know what? Your energy, I feel like you're into a mood right now. You're into beginnings. You're into creating. You are strong, beautiful. I don't feel like your emotions are into everything though. And this is what might be stopping you into some places. I feel like sometimes you don't always look towards the future. You're looking at the right here, at the right now. Sometimes it becomes a little bit complicated. And if you don't put your heart into it, you don't put it, sometimes you don't quite get what you want. So I'm going to say your energy, it is beautiful. It is strong. Put your heart into it, though, a little bit more, sweetie. I feel like there's people around you. I feel like you are open and you are strong for beautiful creation, great things. I don't see anybody taking anything away from you. And honestly, I see that you're working hard and you're getting beautiful abundance around you. So I'm going to say your energy is beautiful and quite abundant. Yeah, Uber Eats delivery via school bus. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Yes. We never let him out when it's school bus time. Oh, no. And is Bernard running away from you? It kind of feels off, right? Actually, you know what, Nunit? It's funny because I just did your reading, sweetie. He feels that you're running away. So it's a little bit the other way around. It's almost as if you guys are mirroring this here. I'm going to answer that question right away because it just popped on in, sweetie, so you don't have to wait for it. But Nunit, I'm definitely going to have to say over here, he feels that you're running away. He feels that every single time he gets closer to you, you just kind of run away. So it's the other way around. He is not running away from you. If you take something from you, you'll punch him in the eye, right? All right. Well, that's if you see them, if you don't see them. But I'm speaking love-wise, sweetie. You can't touch that. Nobody can touch those beautiful feelings that you have. So I'm going to say he's not running away from you, sweetie. If you do feel that he is a little bit distant, it is because he feels that you're running away every single time he gets a little bit closer. But I kind of feel, Nunit, that he's a little bit clumsy. He's clumsy into the way that he not manipulates. He's clumsy into his communications with you, which kind of throws you off sometimes. And this is what truly is going on. Well, let's go and see Karen. Nico's current thoughts with you. Will Nico want a relationship with you? On Pendulum. Well, let's go and do that, and let's go use this card over here. So we are with Karen, really, Chris, Tina, J. Marie Phoenix. And then I'm moving back over to IG, and then I will be back for the other beautiful readings. So here we go. I am with Karen. Nico's current thoughts about you. Beautiful. We are thinking of you, and I feel as though we're not only thinking of you, we're actually thinking of moving closer to you. I'm seeing over here that we seem to be moving closer, more ahead. We want some advancement. We want some action. We have a lot of ambition. We have a lot of drive for success. Ultimately, we do want to be with you. I do feel, though, that into the past we have been hurt. So I am going to say, if you do feel that things go a little bit slowly, it is because we are afraid of being hurt. But ultimately, we do believe into the future. I'm seeing independence. I'm seeing prosperity. I'm seeing enjoying life and pride and just being into that abundant moment. You know, of all, a beautiful message of love is going to be coming your way, sweetie. So I'm going to say Nico's current thoughts about you is a definite wanting a relationship with you. And it's about moving forward closer to you, wanting more from you. But I do feel that there is a little bit of distance sometimes because we're afraid. We're afraid of being hurt. We've been hurt into the past. I feel like we've been hurt not too long ago before meeting you, and we don't really want to be hurt again. So we're feeling a little bit vulnerable into all of this, but we do want to get to know you better, sweetie. We do want more from you and with you. Hello to Injury, and thank you, beautiful. Let's go and see. I want to know, does Nico want a relationship with Karen? And that is a yes, beautiful. So that is a beautiful yes. Let me know if there's anything else I can do for you. Really, Chris, a career reading. Sure thing, sweetie. Let's go see what's going on for you. And actually, let's go over here. So we are with Really Chris at this moment. Tina and Jay Murray are next. And then I'll be with IG, and I'll be back with Lexi after. Thank you, beautiful Lexi. So we want to know over here, career reading for Really Chris. Which I already did yours, Laura. I think you missed your reading, sweetie. I did all your questions already, my beautiful. I did them about a half an hour ago, if not 40 minutes ago, my beautiful Laura. I even did the messages from the little tarot cards, unless you had anything else that you added on in that I don't know about, sweetie. I am going to say over here, any surprises for you on financial? All right, I've got you, beautiful. Let's go and see, Really Chris, a career reading. What am I getting? You're not quite getting what you want, but I do feel like something is going to be offered to you, but into a surprising kind of a way. I'm going to say that you're looking. I'm going to say that you are searching, and I'm going to say that you're actually quite strong, and you're going to end up being quite victorious. Is it possible that nothing has been offered to you yet, sweetie? Because if that is the case, I am going to say that something is going to be offered to you. If you're already into a relationship right now, then I am not into a relationship, but into a, if you already had that job that was offered to you, I'm going to say something else is going to be offered to you also. But this is coming into the following, I'm going to say 3 to 4 weeks, something is going to be offered over here to you. So I'm going to say, Really Chris, did you get that job? Has that job been given to you, sweetie? I know that you went on a couple little interviews, but I'm not quite sure if you got them or not, because I do see that you're not really looking all that much. It's as if everything has been completed and something is being offered to you over here. Oh, you sent other questions. Oh, okay, I've got you, Laura. I'm sorry. I have something else opened into my email right now, so I haven't seen it yet, sweetie. So let me know. Thank you, Lilith, and thank you, Nunit. You're on patrol and patron, aren't you? Really, Chris, are you somewhere around, sweetie? Where is our Really Chris? We're going to put a timestamp. I kind of feel like Really Chris might have disappeared or something. We're going to put a timestamp for Really Chris at, let's say, 1:15. And And I'm going to ask her for clarifications if she does want any more answers whenever she does come back on in. So Lilith or Watson, let's please leave a timestamp for a beautiful really Chris at 1:15. I do feel like there is going to be an offering coming on up to her into the following month. Other than that, I'm not really seeing all that much. I do feel like whatever is coming along for her is going to be good. I feel like it's not going to be overabundant, but it's going to be good, and she's actually going to be happy into it. So I feel like that is worth, the amount altogether. Thank you, sweetie, because it's kind of odd that she's not, writing back at this moment. Thank you. Really, Chris, let me know if there's anything else I can do for you, beautiful. Tina, you would like a general love for the month of May. Let's go see that. But J. Marie, you are up next. Thank you, Nunit, for not putting the questions right away. Thank you, Lilith, for that timestamp for really Chris. So Tina, a general for love in May. What is coming on up? The death, the rebirth over here, followed out by our Two of Swords. We also have our Hanged Man, our Four of Wands. I'm going to say over here into the month of May, if you're not into a relationship, I don't see any relationship popping on in. Let me go and take some more cards out. Thank you, Lilith, sweetie. Let's go see what else it is that we can find over here, guys. All right, beautiful. If you're not into a relationship, I'm going to say into the month of May, I don't see any love popping on in. If you are not into a relationship, I do feel like love is coming on in into the month of June. You do have happy encounters, happy beginnings. This is somebody who is meant to be onto your path. It is somebody who is going to be, it's going to be a little bit of a rocky road at the beginning of the relationship. It's going to be a little bit on and off. You're going to wonder what's really going on. But then I feel like things are going to stabilize themselves. So this person is coming in for you. They have somewhat light brown haired, a little bit undulated, perhaps a little bit wavy. It's not somebody that you know, so somebody will be coming in. If you are already into a relationship, because I don't know, my beautiful Tina, if you're already into a relationship, I'm going to say that we need to sit down, we need to talk, we need to figure out if we're both onto the same path and what that path is, what that next step is. I feel like we're ready for, that next step. What is coming up next. So if you are into a relationship, I'm not seeing anything bad happening, but I do feel like we do need to look towards the future and to really just reassess a couple little things. But other than that, nothing bad coming upon here, sweetie. J. Marie, what can you expect from Brandon Kirby on a time frame? Let's go see that. What can you expect? Coming up next is IG. Then I will be with Lexi. Then I will be with Alexis. I will be with Indri. I will be with Nunit. And I will be with Laura after. So here we go, J. Marie, sweetie. What can you expect from Brandon on a time frame? We're manifesting over here, sweetie. Okay, beautiful. What I'm going to say, we're thinking about making those beautiful moves towards you, but we're not ready at this moment. So I'm going to say we're lacking courage. We're lacking a little of balance into our life, but we're definitely thinking about you. So I'm going to say, if everything goes well, you will have a reach out into the following 4 to 5 weeks. If not, if this energy does change, we might not reach out. We might not make a move, sweetie. And the reason why I'm saying there is going to be a move is because we're thinking of you, we're hoping, and we're looking towards the future. So hopefully this energy will stay the same and beautiful things will be coming towards you. We will be reaching out for a relationship, something more stable, a commitment, more dating. So I'm going to say, let's keep our toes and our fingers crossed for the following month or so to get some movement coming on forward, sweetie. Thank you, my beautiful Tina. Sending you so much love. J. Marie also, let me know if you have any other questions, beautiful. I'm going to move on over to our beautiful IG, and then I'm going to be with Lexi. IG, sweetie. Next 4 weeks between Leo and you. Next 4 weeks, I'm getting over here our Two of Pentacles, followed out by our Emperor. We're thinking about reaching on out over here. We want to reach out, and I feel like we're close by, but we're still a little bit hanging on one toe and on one foot. What do I do? Do I reach out or I don't? Do I, don't I? The decision is not quite made, but we feel as though, you know, we're pretty much ready, but we're not quite making it yet. We're afraid of endings. We're afraid of being rejected. So the next 4 weeks, I'm going to say, are going to be a little bit stagnant, sweetie. How is Leo viewing you? Leo, at this moment, is viewing you as a beautiful love for the future, but a little bit into the unknown at the same time, because we're feeling unloved. We're feeling that there are some emotions that are hidden over here. So we want to take some action to make sure that we do get these answers, to make sure that we do have a relationship, that we do have something that is going to be coming out over here. So we still do see you as that future partner, and we hope that you have not moved on. Next 3 months between Leo and you. Next 3 months, beautiful. I am getting over here a movement towards you, an offering of love, an offering of emotions. I'm getting things that are going to start to move quite quickly once they do start moving. And I am ultimately seeing a lot of happiness with our 10 of Cups. So I'm going to say a lot of movement, a lot of dating, reaching out, and ultimately happiness. So into the following 3 months, it's truly what I see is dating. Nothing much more, sweetie. But at least there is an opening. There is that dating that is there. Now, why does Leo think that you have not messaged? Leo thinks that you have not messaged because you're a little bit afraid, maybe by rejection also, and that he's afraid that you might be interested into somebody else. What will cause Leo to message you? Leo is going to end up messaging you because we're going to want a truth. We're going to want to know what is truly going on. We're going to finally end, you know, that horrible procrastination that we've been going through. We're going to want to end that pain, those sorrows, that sadness, those illusions, all those thoughts that we've been having for all this time. And how will he respond when he messages? How will I respond when he messages? Let's go see. Ten of Cups. So I'm going to definitely have to say, into a loving, beautiful manner, you are going to accept his feelings and his phone call in a beautiful, loving, and I'm going to say welcoming type of a manner, sweetie. Don't have any pendulum questions there, so I'm going to go and see, is Leo mad or upset with you? I'm going to go see if ever you're writing something onto the other side at the same time that maybe I'm missing. Okay, I don't see anything at this moment, so I am all good. Let's go and see over here. Is Leo mad or upset with you? Is Leo mad or upset with you? Absolutely not. I feel as though we're upset at ourselves. We're upset that we have let this happen. We're upset that we have lived into this fear, this procrastination, and that we just don't have that courage to reach out to you. But we're not upset with you. We're not upset at you. We're not mad whatsoever. We're upset and we're mad at ourselves. Why hasn't Leo been looking at your stories lately? I feel as though one of his lady friends has actually mentioned to him, and I do say lady friend because it is a lady over here, has mentioned to him that whenever he does watch those stories and whenever he does spy, that there's a great possibility that you're able to see this, and this is why he's holding on back, sweetie. Is Leo still checking your snap score on Instagram? I need to go see what a snap score is. 7 of Swords followed out by our 6 of Swords over here. Our Emperor. Our Emperor is still watching. Why is our Emperor watching? Because we want to know what you're up to. And since there are other means that we can't watch as much anymore because we don't really know if we're being spied on or not, and if you can validate if we've seen it or not, we try to get as much information as we can. Will Leo apologize, and when will Leo heal? A Leo apologizing, absolutely yes, but it is going to be a little bit difficult. We are going to wait. We're going to wait until that divorce is final. We don't really want to bring up anything bad once that, you know, relationship has started on up. So I'm definitely going to have to say a yes, but we're going to wait a little while. When will Leo heal? Kind of feel like his main healing is going to be done, but he's still a little bit stuck into, you know, all those problems that kind of haunt him and those fears and that procrastination. So I'm ultimately going to say over here into the second or third week of May, it is done, sweetie. I'm going to say second week. I feel like mostly it is not a question of healing anymore. I feel like it's a question of believing in oneself. It's a question of self-confidence. Next 6 months between Leo and you. Next 6 months, we are standing our ground. We are moving forward. We are working. The divorce has finally happened over here. It is done. Once that divorce is done, what are we getting? We are getting over here our king. We are getting also our beautiful queen and all of our anxieties that have left. Into the following 6 months, we're getting the divorce. It is final. We're getting over here our love that is committed. We have met the friends. We have not met the daughter. We are also getting the I love you. If you show up at Leo, what will happen? If you show up at Leo's, beautiful. I feel like you're opening up a door to saying, okay, no more procrastination. We can't do it anymore, right? So we're going to be liberating ourselves from a place where we've been caught into. The Eight of Swords is a very interesting card because it's a card where, I think I've talked about it before, where we can ultimately, you know, take all those cords off and, you know, take one of those swords that are very accessible and release ourselves from this. But we're not doing so because we're afraid, because of the procrastination. So ultimately, by you showing up at Leo, you're allowing him, actually you're cutting off that cords. You're helping him to cut that off, to bring balance back into his life, to finally bring those beautiful possibilities and those opportunities that both of you have been looking for. And the rest of the year between Leo and you. Let's go see. Into the rest of the year, we have our knight who is moving on forward with so many different ideas. We have the past that we have left behind. We have multiple possibilities that are coming up forward. We're getting a lot of happiness together, a lot of cultivating, a lot of growing, a lot of new beginnings. We're not getting any conflicts whatsoever. We're picking up everything from the past. We're getting rid of it, and we're moving on forward into our beautiful chariots. So by the end of the year, you have also met the daughter. Let me validate what needs to be validated over there. Hello, my beautiful Sherry and Susan. How are you guys doing? And hello, Vicky Licious. Beautiful. And Bright Eyes. Hello also. So let me just go over here and let me validate this with our pendulum. So I do want to know, is Leo mad or upset with IG? Oh, that is a no. I also want to know, is Leo still checking IG Snap Score on Instagram? Oh, that is a yes. I want to know, will Leo apologize? Also a yes. I want to know, when will Leo apologize, please? When will Leo apologize? End of August. When will Leo heal? Mid-May, sweetie, so that hasn't really changed. I also want to know next 6 months if you show up and the rest of the year. So outcome between Leo and you. Will Leo offer a relationship to IG? That is a yes. Will IG want it? Also yes. Will Leo physically be in IG's life next year? That is a yes. Will IG meet Leo's daughter? And when? Please do let me know when. That is at the end of October. Will Leo and IG move in together? That is a yes, and please do let me know when. When will they move in together? That is still April. April of next year. It's not May, it is April of next year. Is Leo in love with IG? That is a yes. And will Leo say that to IG? Will he express that he loves IG? That is a yes. And Leo's subconscious thoughts. So let's go and validate this with a pendulum. And then IG, I will be back for your other questions in just a few moments, okay? So I just want to let Lexi know that you are coming on up for your questions, followed out by Nunit and Bright Eyes, Vicky Licious, and Susan and Sherry. So let's go for it. Let's go and see. Outcome between Leo and you. Outcome between Leo and you. The Lovers, followed out by the Two of Cups. Okay, so we're actually talking. We don't have our Four of Cups into the reverse position. So we're actually talking. We do have some love. We do have some sharing. So we do have a relationship that is here, sweetie. Will Leo offer a relationship, and will you want it, and when? Will Leo offer a relationship? I feel like Leo will be offering a relationship into the following, I'm going to say 4 months over here approximately, sweetie. And are you going to want it? I'm absolutely going to have to say a yes, sweetie. You will. Will Leo physically be into your life next year? My beautiful, it is a definite yes. After everything that we have been through, we definitely don't want to go through this again, sweetie. So it's a definite yes. We are going to be there, and we're going to be looking at all those beautiful possibilities that are available for both of you guys. Will you meet Leo's daughter, and when? Are you going to meet Leo's daughter, I do feel like you will, but you're going to have to wait till that divorce is done. Then I feel like it is going to be offered to you, and it is going to be offered somewhere around the end of October. Well, Leo and you move in together, and when? My beautiful, I believe that he is going to be talking to you about this, about moving on in around Christmas time. So it is a definite yes for moving in together, and it is going to be somewhere around the springtime of next year. Now, is Leo in love with you? My beautiful, our King of Cups over here is definitely in love with you. We're just so afraid of telling you, sweetie. We have our moon over here telling us that we have a lot of dreams. We have a lot of thoughts about you. We're just keeping them so hidden inside, sweetie. It's a definite yes. Will he tell you? Let's go see. And then we're going to go and see Leo's subconscious thoughts. Is he going to tell you? Absolutely. He's going to be telling you with our beautiful Queen of Swords. Let's go see Leo's subconscious thoughts. Leo's subconscious thoughts, honestly, is about getting that clarity. He wants to get clarity onto this love. He wants to know if you're still attached to him the way that he is attached to you. And he wants to know if, you know, harmony in a relationship is possible here for both of you guys into the future. Beautiful IG. I will be back, sweetie, in a few moments with how does Leo feel about the ex. Let me just go over here. And Lexi, let's go for all your questions. So how did, let me just go see if nothing strange is going on over here that I have not been in. All right, okay. So let's go for it over here. Let's go and see. For Lexi, I don't know if Lexi needs a timestamp or not. We want to know, how did CJ feel about you today? And he was all touchy-feely like I said he was going to be, right? Let's go see over here, sweetie. So I'm going to say that, you know, we wanted to be all nice and touchy-feely with you, but we were trying to actually hold ourselves back. I feel like we were actually really happy to be close to you today. I feel like we wanted a little bit more, but we were a little bit shy of, you know, actually asking for more. Let me put it that way. Let me go and see what his thoughts were. I like the little emoticon of the thoughts. So what were his thoughts? Noonit, if you would like to drop your questions, sweetie, you're going to be right after Alexis, beautiful. So what were his thoughts? You know what? He's been feeling like out into the cold. He's been feeling like he's a little bit unloved lately, sweetie. So I feel like he was actually really happy about this, and I feel like it was really a recovery from all the pain and all the sadness that we've been through lately. Why do you feel like you have bad luck right now? As if a rain cloud is over you, right? Oh, there you go. I told you there was something that was going to be happening with your move, sweetie. I said it was going to be a little something, but I didn't think it was going to be something big. There was going to be some type of delay. Okay, well, it was planned into the cards, Lexi. I saw that, I think it was last week I said there was going to be some type of little delay. But it was nothing all that bad. Everything was going to end up being okay. I told you maybe the truck wouldn't come, or somebody who's supposed to help you would not really show up, but that's what it was. So you know what? I just kind of feel as though sometimes life just kind of throws you a bunch of oddballs, and you just kind of have to, you know, surf on through it, sweetie. But you're going to be absolutely fine. Now, why did CJ wait for you to get your nails done today? Let's go see. That is kind of interesting, isn't it? Let's go find it out. So why did we wait for you today? I'm going to say over here because we wanted something after, quite frankly. It is not really a question of, you know, wanting necessarily to see you have your nails done or anything of the such. We really were expecting something a little bit more after. So I do feel like, yes, we're a little bit disappointed by it, a tiny little bit, but nothing much more. So we were waiting to really see, and we were expecting that something else was going to come on out after. Now, what exactly are his intentions with him? You told him that you didn't, yeah. You don't need to be around me neither, but what was that about, right? Yeah, well, that was called the mechanism of defense, sweetie. That is all about you saying you don't have to be here if you don't want to. And he's like, well, you don't really have to be there neither. So he was just really defending himself into all of this, sweetie. His intentions are clear. His intentions are love and money. They're both, sweetie. I have to say it. They are truly both. Oh, and there's your question. Does he use you only for his benefit? Yeah. I'm definitely going to have to say it goes both ways. He does love you, but he does also use you for his benefit, sweetie. Let's go see about how he felt about that kiss. Beautiful. I feel as though he was really, really happy about it, sweetie. I feel as though it was enjoyable, and I just kind of feel like it opened up the door for many more things that he did want, but he was a little bit disappointed that he didn't really get, right? Let's go see. How did CJ's sister feel about talking to you all day yesterday? And can you trust her? So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, can you trust her? Not really. I wouldn't, sweetie. I feel as though there's a lot of things that you do say that she does relate over to CJ after. But that being said, it's a little bit conflictual because I do have to say that I do believe that she does truly like you as a friend. It's just that she gossips a lot. So she does tell CJ a lot of stuff. How does she view you? My beautiful, she does view you as somebody who is trustworthy. She does view you as a friend, somebody with whom she can share many informations and many secrets with, because she does believe that you're not going to tell anybody. So she posted you and the baby on her Snapchat yesterday. Did CJ see it? I'm going to say that yes, CJ did see it, and I do believe that CJ thought that you were absolutely beautiful, sweetie. How does CJ feel that you're getting closer with his sister? Is he okay with that? How does CJ feel that you're getting closer to his sister? He's a little bit on guard. He's a little bit afraid about the whole thing because he's a little bit afraid of manipulation, and he's a little bit afraid that you're going to get some information from her that sometimes you always shouldn't have. So she said that she looks up to you, and you don't know whether that is a good... No, that is a good thing. That's what I was telling you. Oh, well, it's a good thing into the way that she sees you as a friend. She believes in you. She believes that you're not going to go and give out those secrets all over the place. So it is a good thing. The only thing that I do have to say is that you do need to be careful because, you know, she does have some bad tendencies, like something has happened into the past, and you don't really want that coming on close to you again, right? Let me go and see CJ's thoughts. Here we go. Hold on. Thank you, Nunit, for your questions. Beautiful. After Nunit, I'm going to be with injury. So let's go and see. As for the thoughts, we hope for the best. We hope that we would be together. We would like to be together, sweetie, but we don't really know if you are going to allow this. Nunit, my beautiful, what is going on over here for you? So Nunit followed up by injury. First question of Nunit. Here we go. Bernard is afraid to fall in love with you. Yes. And then you feel stupid, right? I know he gets distant, sweetie. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know. The L word. Seriously, I do see the L word, and this is why. So let me pull out the cards over here, Nunit, but it's a definite yes. Okay, you see? I'm getting over here our swords. Beautiful. I am definitely going to have to say, sweetie, we're truly afraid that, you know, you're going to break our heart at some point. And this is why sometimes we kind of stay a little bit aside. Yes, because we truly do believe that, you know, we do have some loving feelings towards you, and we don't quite know what to do with that. We don't know quite how to act about that neither, because we're definitely not ready to leave our wife. So the L word is a strong word, but it is there, and it is what he feels, which is why he's sometimes a little bit distant. But you okay. Why does he do that, right? I know, sweetie, right? I like the way you talk about the junk. Let's go and find here, Nunit. Here we go. So let's go and see. So why does he do that? Honestly, I don't really believe that it is a question of, I don't believe that it is a question of that he has, you know, that you have seen him or not before. I truly feel like this is a question of we don't really know how to write, what to do or what to say, and what would be appropriate or not. A completely different thing about, you know, having relations with somebody. You don't really say anything. It just kind of happens. That's it. Another thing is, you know, to start talking about it. Is it going to be accepted or not what he says? Is it okay? Is he going to kill the mood? I feel like he's afraid by all of that. And this is why the texting, and he doesn't really express how he feels because he's afraid that what he says might not be okay, might not be all right, even though you've seen his junk, but him talking is not quite the same thing. So he's afraid. He's afraid that you're not going to like what he has to say. Is it going to be dirty enough? Is it not? You know, it's all these things kind of going through his mind. And you're not sure if you're going to ask this. Let me go see. You just want to know, okay, let me go see that. Oh, okay. Yes, yes. All right. And he pays the bills, right? So is he satisfied onto that area? I'm definitely going to have to say, ain't no, sweetie. I don't feel like he is getting what he wants whatsoever. Nonetheless, if he was getting what he wants, my beautiful, there is no doubt about it, he would not be with you, sweetie. He is with you, and he is chatting with you, and he is doing all of this with you because you provide something to him that she just doesn't. So is he feeling ultimately satisfied? It's a definite no, sweetie. So I'm going to say, he does kind of feel, he is kind of used. Nice questions, Nunit. I enjoyed them, sweetie. Oh, you're still there. Yes, I'm not quite with you, though, yet. Hold on, my beautiful. Injury, beautiful injury. Could you please, let me go see if I can find your questions. Otherwise, I'll need you to repost them. Hold on. Let me go see. And there is Alexi. Hold on. And Nudit and injury. Here's injury. Let me just find. Okay. You would like a May general and workplace with your bosses, please, and any surprises that might come in on financial. Let's go for it. So I am with injury right now. Let's go and find this out. So let's go over here. Thank you, everybody, for waiting so patiently. I'll be with every single one of you beautiful souls in just a moment. So I am going to say over here, I am getting for you a little bit of gossip. Do please be careful, injury for gossip around you, okay? So I'm seeing some gossip. I'm also seeing over here, love-wise, if you're with somebody, I want you to be a little bit careful. I want you to be careful for the communication. If you're not with somebody else, I kind of feel you being a little bit lonely here. I do feel as though you have a lot of wishful thinking. You do have some beautiful options towards you, and I feel like you are going to be stuck a little bit at an indecision. So I'm going to say ultimately you're daydreaming. It is time to take those daydreams and bring them into beautiful manifestation. I'm also seeing that during the month of May, you're going to have to stand your ground. You're going to have to keep your boundaries. I feel like you're hoping. You want to reach out. You're hoping. You're looking for something. And you're also into somewhat of a recovery also. I'm going to say altogether, I'm going to go and see what's going on financially speaking. If you're not into a relationship, I don't necessarily see anybody popping on in for you. If you are into a relationship, I'm just going to say that, you know what? Go and get that nice big hug. Let's feel a little bit less lonely, and let's, do something we haven't done in a really, really long time. Let's make it fun. Other than that, what I can see financially speaking, I feel as though you're kind of waiting for something over here. I don't see anything bad. I don't see anything going on with work that would be bad. I actually feel as though something is going to be offered to you. So I'm going to say go for it. Just be careful that you don't have any strings attached, okay? Because there might be some strings attached, or there might be some clauses or something that you might not like as much. But you definitely have something that is going to be offered to you. May it be a raise, may it be a new position, may it be something else. So I'm going to say that is quite good for you. So financially speaking, I'm going to say things are quite good, Indri. Let me know if there's anything else that I can do for you, beautiful. Let's go and see Bright Eyes, followed out by Vicky Alicious. And then I believe we're going to go and see Laura, Sherry, and we're going to go back and see IG. So let's go see over here for Bright Eyes. Checking on Rufus energy, you versus Delisa. Let's go for it. Okay. Thank you, Nunit. So checking on Rufus's energy, you versus Delisa. What do we have? So this over here is you, my beautiful. I'm going to take some cards out on Delisa. Okay, and here we go for Delisa. So as for you, beautiful, I am seeing that we are strong. We are thinking about reaching out. We do want a loving relationship. We do want to share that beautiful love, but we're not quite ready for it yet. We're not ready for that union. We're still stuck a little bit into that third party relationship. If I move on over to Delisa, we're feeling a little bit out into the cold. We're feeling like we want to leave this relationship. We're feeling like Delisa is not really interested into the relationship at this moment neither. And I'm seeing our 3 of Wands in reverse, which is telling me that it is really a complex situation where we don't really know what to do, where to go, but the future seems quite bleak. Let me go and see, will Rufus be alone with Delisa or family on his birthday? And I will check that out with the pendulum. So will Rufus be alone with Delisa or family for his birthday? All right, I'm going to say that we are going to be with family for the birthday. So I'm not going to say we're going to be alone with Delisa. I'm going to say Delisa is going to be there, but we are going to be with family, sweetie. So let me just validate that with our pendulum. Will Rufus be with Delisa and family for his birthday on June 3rd? And that is a yes, sweetie. Let's go and see my beautiful Vicky-licious. Bright eyes, sending you so much love, sweetie. Vicky-licious, let me go find you. IG, I'll be with you in a few moments. Vicky-licious, here you go. Sagittarius, intentions towards you in the near future. Yes, he sent you a message today, but quickly. You deleted it before you could read it. Oh my gosh, seriously? All right, let's go see. Why did you do that? Why did you delete it? Okay, that man confuses you. He deleted the message that he sent you. All right. He retracted it is what you're talking about. Okay, so Sagittarius, intentions towards you into the near future. All right, I'm definitely going to have to say over here that we want to be romantic. We want to be charming. We're thinking about you. We want that clarity. We want to move closer to you. I'm definitely going to have to say over here, my beautiful, I feel like whatever it is that we deleted might have been maybe a little bit inappropriate. I feel like it was something maybe that was a little bit sexual or something that might have been a little bit out of place that we thought, hey, you know what? I should not be really sending this out right away. I should wait. And this is why it was deleted before you could read it. But ultimately, Sagittarius wants to be with you, sweetie. There is absolutely no doubt about it. Sagittarius is passionately in love with you, is what I'm going to say, my beautiful Vicky-licious. Sherry, sweetie, a general, and let's go for a general over here. A general and spirit message. Let's go find that out. A general and spirit message for our beautiful Sherry. I hope you're doing good, sweetie. So I am getting over here that you are quite strong-minded. I feel as though something is ending. Something is at its end. I don't know exactly what it is. You're into a transition. May it be a relationship. May it be maybe something that has to do with career. You're turning your page onto something over here. You're following your intuition. You're following your awareness. It's really important for you over here, work-wise, to work with other people. Right now, I feel as though there are some conflicts around you. There are some arguments. There's some fighting going around. And I feel like you need a little bit of time of introspection. You need some time alone to really just seek that wisdom, to seek your own answers. I feel like you're a little bit lost sometimes and you don't really know where to go or what to do, or you know, I kind of feel like you're lost into this, sweetie. I just feel as though you deserve so much more, and I don't feel you as being ultimately really happy. I feel like you're looking for some clarity. Okay, hold on. Let me go on to give you some spirit messages. Let me just scroll on down over here. All right. Oh, bright eyes, you might be furthering down. I'm going to go and see bright eyes, okay? My pleasure, Vicky-licious. Okay, let me go and see over here. I'm getting for you, my beautiful Sherry. This is about living life on your own terms. Don't allow anyone to convince you that you're unworthy or that you're less than. You are an asset in God's plan for the superconscious, and this is a reminder to always do the right thing, even though others might live without integrity. It is not your case. You also need to know that you're onto the right track, and do not stop pushing towards your goal, because nothing will stop you from reaching your next beautiful level, sweetie. My beautiful Sherry, let me know if there's anything else. I'm glad to see you today, sweetie. We have Laura, we have Susan, I have bright eyes over here. Here we go, bright eyes for the question I did not answer yet. But then I'm going to go on see Susan. So, bright eyes. Will Rufus be in your life romantically this year or 2023? Here we go, beautiful. So I want to know, will Rufus be into bright eyes life romantically this year or in 2023? I'm going to say this year, sweetie. I feel like it's more around the end of the year. I feel like it's somewhere around October, November, but it is this year. Will Rufus be into bright eyes life romantically this year? And that is a yes. That is a definite yes. Thank you for being here, my beautiful bright eyes. Oh, I get you, Sherry, those neighbors, right? We had somebody else in here yesterday, also another beautiful soul who had, you know, yeah, neighbor problems. I get you, sweetie. Got to set those boundaries. Yes, we need a timestamp for Susan. So we're going to put a timestamp over here for Susan. So Susan is at 2:05. Susan 2:05. Then we're going to be with Laura. I'm going to go back and see IG, and I'm going to finish off with Alexi and Renee. So Susan, is Brian sleeping around with somebody else and still loves you? Let's go see this. Bright eyes, sending you so much love, my beautiful you. So Susan at 2:05, 2:05. Here we go. Is Brian sleeping around with somebody else? Is Brian sleeping around with somebody else? He does have all the possibilities to sleep with somebody else, but is he sleeping with somebody else? It's not a problem, IG. Go for it, sweetie. Is he sleeping with somebody else? I'm definitely going to have to say a no. He is not sleeping with anybody else, sweetie. Does he still love you? Let's go see. Not a problem, my beautiful IG. So does he still love you? My beautiful, he does still love you. I know that he keeps a lot of love in. He keeps a lot of his, you know, of his emotions on. And I know that sometimes it just kind of feels like, you know, we've had enough and we both each want to go onto our own sides. I feel like sometimes we don't really know neither if you're going to end up leaving or not. So we're always a little bit afraid of that. But does he still love you? Absolutely, sweetie. Thank you, Lilith. Well, you and Bryant, with you and Bryant, should you be worried? With you and Bryant, should you be worried? Okay, so the Six of Pentacles over here, our Four of Wands, followed out by our Judgment. Should you be worried? I'm going to say a little bit. I'm not going to say everything is at ease. I'm not going to say everything is perfect over here. I am going to say that there are some, you know, there's a little bit of some setbacks over here because we're not quite, you know, we want to be into that relationship, but we're not ready to, let's say, move in together, be together, and really just fix all of the problems. So I feel like you're a little bit stuck into this situation until the end of the year. So should you be worried? I don't want you to be anxious. I don't want you to stress out about it because I don't want you to bring bad things upon you. But at the same time, I cannot tell you to be completely at peace because I don't feel like everything is peaceful. You are worried. He's kind of worried that you're going to leave too sometimes. And I know that he's not ready quite to change. So you're kind of stuck into this situation. So I'm going to say it is a little bit troublesome, but I feel like you guys can definitely work through it. Let me go and do that general reading, sweetie. And then I think I'm going to, yes, I'm going to move over to IG. Then I will be with Renee, Alexi, and then I'll finish off with the new email of IG. So here we go. Let's go and find out. I'm getting our King of Pentacles, our strength. You know what? He is just not willing to change, sweetie. He is there. He is strong. He's not moving anywhere. He's got a lot of power, a lot of courage, a lot of strength. He knows you, he feels comfortable around you, and I don't feel like he really wants to change anything. I know that you feel that things are unfair. You feel that things might be a little bit corrupt, but at all together, he does love you. He does care for you. Financially speaking, I don't really see anything popping on up, so I don't know if you got that job or not. I feel like things are a little bit stagnant, my beautiful. Everything is perfect. Don't worry about it, IG. I will take care of you, sweetie. We're going to move on over to Laura. Then we're going to be with Renee and Lexi. And then we're going to finish on up with IG. So let's go see our beautiful Laura. Here we go. Let me do this and that. And this and that, and let's go over here. So for Laura, we're going to put Laura over here at 209 and, well, let's say 210. So 210 for Laura. When Cancer and you live together, will he talk to his wife? Yes, by your back. You're worried about that, right, sweetie? You're kind of worried that he's going to do the exact same thing that he's doing to his wife, but to you, right? Let's go see. So when Cancer and you live together, will he talk to his wife behind your back? I do not feel so. Honestly, I feel like they're going to be a little bit at war. I don't even feel as though that is possible. So I'm definitely going to have to say no. Queen of Pentacles, reverse. This is about having healed, having closed off that chapter. 9 of Swords also. So ultimately, it's a no, sweetie. What kind of relationship will they have? It's going to be conflictual. It's going to be difficult, sweetie. Oh, that's true. I was going to check that out for you, Laura. I completely, it crossed my mind and it, whew, I'm sorry, sweetie. 9 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. What kind of relationship will they have? You know what? I feel like at the very end of it all, they are going to end up having an okay relationship. At first, absolutely not. For the following, you know, I'm going to say for the first year, things are going to be really, really complex. After that, I feel as though it's going to be okay. They're going to find a certain justice, a certain equilibrium, and they're going to agree upon what happened, what, you know, happened, needed to happen, and this is where both of you guys are. So I feel like there's going to be an acceptance, and it's going to be okay. I'm not going to say we're going to be friends, but we're not going to be, you know, enemies. How will he react and feel if she starts to date? How will he react and feel if she starts to date? My 10 of Swords in reverse position is telling me that, you know what? Good for her. It's going to be okay. It's really all right. If she decides that this is what she wants, we're going to be happy that she is moving on. How will your kids take it? How will your kids take it? I feel as though for D, whoever D is to you, it is something that's going to be okay. As long as it's not really creating any problems, I feel like we're willing to accept it. Well, I go see about T. What is going on with T? As for T, I'm going to say we're not going to be really all that excited about it. I feel like we're going to be a little bit frustrated. I feel like it's going to last probably about 6 months or so, and then it's going to move on forward. So I'm going to say T is going to have some problems with it. You're going to be blamed into this, but then I feel like everything is going to be okay. Let's go see for L, E, and C. So we're going to start it off over here with L. If we move on over to L, I feel like L's actually going to be happy. It's going to be okay. As long as, you know, he is happy, I feel like it is accepted and we are happy. You know, I feel like your children are old enough. I feel like they understand, you know, in a major part. I feel like if there's not too many conflicts and no too many, you know, bad things kind of happen, that it's going to be okay. As for E, I'm also seeing as though, you know what, if that is meant to be, then that is okay also. So far, so good. Let's go see C. So far, I only have you with T. You're going to be blamed a little bit, but then things are going to be okay. So as for D, L, and E, everything is good. Let's go see about C. C, our Queen of Wands, followed out by our Strength. And I'm also getting over here the Hierophant. You know what? I feel as though if that's what you guys want, then that is what is meant to be also. It is something that, you know, will have lasted a certain amount of time, will have well be thought out. And it's better that than to live into the situation that you guys are in right now. So I'm going to say everything's going to be good except for T. It's going to be a little bit more difficult. How will Cancer and your relationship be? How will Cancer and your relationship be? You're going to be looking towards the future, sweetie. A lot of different beautiful things are going to be coming up towards you, but you know what? I feel like it is going to be together in love, well thought. I feel like this is something that you guys have wanted so much for so long. You guys are both going to accept the situations as they are. I feel like your family, your children are going to accept it. So you are going to be in a certain unity. And I feel like things are going to be actually quite nice. I don't really see any problems. Beautiful. Will he drink a lot on weekends, or will his drinking be a problem in your relationship? So will he drink a lot on weekends? Let's go find that out. Will he drink a lot on weekends? You know what? I'm going to say a lot. No. Will he drink? Yes. Is it going to be a problem? I don't feel as though it is going to be a problem, sweetie. I feel as though he's going to be drinking a lot less once he is with you, because right now I feel like he is drinking a lot, but he's drinking a lot in order to drown his sorrows into his actual relationship right now. Now, should you take that small job from Ray? You know what? I'm going to say if you're not too tired and you're not too anxious and you do have actually a little bit of time, I'm going to say why not go for it. I do feel like it will be good for you, sweetie. Hold on. I got your questions also, my beautiful IG. Let's move on back over here. All right, thank you, IG. I was thinking about that. I was. I'm going to go and see Renee. I think that's what I'm going to do, IG. I'm going to finish up with you so I can take my beautiful time, sweetie. Let's go see Renee. Why is Theo feeling regretful? And then we're going to go and see Lexi. And then there'll be no more donations for today. As for the live is over, I'm going to go and finish up with our beautiful IG and Watson. So Renee, why is Theo feeling regretful? We're feeling regretful because we did turn you around. We did refuse that offer of emotions and love and feelings that you did offer into the past. And now at the moment, we didn't really feel all that much, but now we have developed those feelings, and it would have just been easier for us if we had felt those feelings at that time. So we didn't have to be through all of this. We don't have to wait and figure things out. So I'm definitely going to have to say I feel like we're regretful because at that point, at that moment, we didn't feel the feelings that we are feeling right now. And now we kind of have to find our way through this. It would have been easier, let me put it that way. And we wouldn't have hurt you neither. I kind of feel like we're afraid of hurting you into all of this, sweetie. And Lexi, is it normal? I don't have your last question unless, yes, Lexi, as for your last question, oh, I think I might have already answered it. I think it's good. Okay, I'm good then. All right, no. Lexi, if you have a question, please do let me know, sweetie. I have not received anything, so I'm going to go and finish up IG's questions into the first email. I'll come and see if you have sent me out your questions, okay? So let's go see over here, sweetie. How does Leo feel about the ex? How does Leo feel about the ex? How does Leo feel about the ex? 6 of Wands over here, sweetie, followed out by our Emperor. It is absolutely decided into our mind that we are moving on forward. Whatever has ended, our Tower moment. We are not returning to that. We are moving forward to create something new into our life with somebody new. How does the ex feel about Leo? How does the ex feel about Leo? You know what? I feel as though the love has somewhat dissipated, has somewhat left. But you know what? I feel like we do wish the very best for him. So there's no love or anything. I feel like that love has kind of left, and it's okay. We really do wish him the very best. And this is somewhat new because this is since she's been seeing somebody else until the last few weeks. When was Leo's? I feel as though she's already moved on, sweetie. It is not completed yet, but it is definitely, you know, onto its work. So we're working on this right now. I feel like we're already into that. We're already seeing somebody else on and off here and there. Of course, it is going to be completed, though, really, when that divorce is truly final. Then we're going to know this is it. It's the time to move on. So is Leo's ex seeing anyone? Yes, as I validated into the cards earlier, she is seeing somebody every once in a while. I didn't know that you actually had that question there. Beautiful. Is Leo still being followed? All right, we are still being followed, sweetie. I feel as though we're going to continue to be followed pretty much until the end of this divorce. Has Leo slept with anybody since February? I'm going to say no, sweetie. Things have stayed somewhat stagnant. So it's a definite no. Leo, for you, for May, June, and July. This is going to be May. This is going to be June, and here's going to be July. And July. So here we go with May, beautiful. May, June, and July. Oh, you sent it again. All right, sweetie. I'll be with you in a few moments. So I'm getting over here our Page of Pentacles. So we're finally going to be offering something over here. Not quite into the month of May, though. So it's more beginning of the month of June. I'm seeing over here that we are offering, that we are looking towards a future. So if I move on forward to the month of June, we're getting our Three of Cups, where we're in collaboration, where we're reaching out. We're getting our Empress, who seems to be quite happy, our beautiful feminine power. We're taking care of you. We want to be with you. And what we're doing is we're reconnecting. So into the month of June, we're reconnecting. And if I move on forward to the month of, here we go, July. July, over here, we have our Queen, who is actually quite happy. We have a lot of changes. Into the month of July is where we are moving on forward. I feel like into the month of July, things just become that much more serious because we're getting so close to that ending of the divorce. Let me put it that way. So I'm definitely going to have to say into the month of July, we don't quite have any I love yous yet. We don't have any big movements, but we're continuing to see each other. We're continuing to have that in-depth, that relation, that dating, that being together, and really just that, you know, rekindling, because we've had, you know, a certain time where we have not been together. So we have a lot to say, a lot to share, a lot going on. So this is what's happening into the month of July, but no big movements coming on through until then. Is work going to get better for you? Well, let's go and see. And will relationship with the boss? Yeah, that I saw it was going to take a couple of weeks. So let's go see. And then I'm going to validate those questions with the pendulum before moving over to the other ones. So is work going to get better? I know that you're feeling like you are caught, like you don't really see your way out, but you are going to find your way out, sweetie. You're going to work on through this. You're going to be strong. And you know what? Things are going to get better between you and your boss. There is no doubt about it. Here we go. We've got our boss over here who seems to be offering something to you, who seems to want, I'm not going to say a friendship. I'm not going to go, you know, all that far, but I do feel as though whatever feelings that, you know, it is that we do have, I feel like we're going to be able to put that aside and move on forward. I feel like there's not going to be any bad energy, anything of the such. I'm seeing an openness. I'm seeing a moving on forward. And I'm seeing as though, you know what, we're onto the same team. Let's move on forward together. I have nothing against you. Let's keep on doing what we're doing. If your boss did not like you, you would no longer be there, my sweetie. So I am going to say definitely, are things going to get better with your boss? Yes. Is work going to get better? Definitely. But you do need to leave it, you know, a couple of weeks, a good, I'm going to say maybe 3 weeks or so, sweetie. Let's validate these questions with a pendulum before we do continue. So I want to know, when will Leo's ex move on? And that is going to be into the month of August, sweetie. It will be. Is Leo's ex seeing anyone at this moment? Is Leo's ex seeing anyone? And that is a yes. Is Leo still being followed? Also a yes. Has Leo slept with anybody since February? That is a no. Will work get better for IG? And that is a yes. And let's go see. Will the relationship with the boss get better? Also a yes. Let's switch up pendulums. Let's go see. When will IG meet Leo's friends? When will IG meet Leo's friends? That doesn't seem to be popping out through until the month of September, sweetie. I want to know, is Leo IG's twin flame? That is a yes. How about a soulmate? That is a no. Will Leo commit to IG? Also yes. Will Leo keep trying to be into IG's life? Also yes. Will Leo come back and be serious about this relationship with IG? Also yes. Is Leo thinking of me? Is Leo thinking of IG? I also want to know, will things get better between Leo and IG? That is a yes. Okay, let's validate this. Let's go for the messages. Then I'm going to go answer Lexi, and I'll be back with your other emails, sweetie. And we're going to do something maybe a little bit different tonight. Hold on. So let's go over here, and let's go find this out. When will you meet Leo's friends? All right, my beautiful. As for Leo's friends, it is going to be into the month of September. As Leo, your twin flame or your soulmate, we will see that within one card coming on out. So let's go find it out. All right, so I'm definitely going to have to say over here, that is a definite, it is not a soulmate, it is a definite twin flame, sweetie, twin flame. And this is why it is so complicated. Soulmate relationships are often much less complicated. They do take sometimes a really long time before we actually do meet, you know, our soulmate. But they're less complicated, they're less painful. Is Leo going to commit to you? My beautiful, we would not see it any other way, sweetie, because ultimately you do bring beautiful contentment into his life. How will the relationship be? The relationship, beautiful, is going to be truffled with tons of clarity, of justice, of equity. Let me put it that way. It is going to be following your beautiful intuition. It is going to be full of generosity. It is going to be full of adventure, of love, of laughter, and hopes and dreams. Before I go do Leo and you August, September, October, November, I'm going to go and see what is Leo scared of. I'm going to finish off those questions first. So what is Leo scared of? Leo is absolutely terrified that there's going to be some type of obstruction, that maybe you have moved on with somebody else. We're afraid of an impending doom, if you prefer, of an ending. Will Leo keep trying to be into your life? Definitely. Why? Because you bring fulfillment, you bring accomplishment, you bring achievement, you bring beautiful movement. You are that beautiful fruitful quest that we are looking forward towards. You are going to be bringing confidence and beautiful power onto his life. So will Leo keep trying to be into your life? Definitely. Will Leo come back and be serious about you guys? All right, I'm getting over here our Two of Swords, also getting our Four of Pentacles. It's a definite yes, we are going to, sweetie. When we do come back, when we're finally going to be ready, sweetie, this is what we want. Why? Because we're going to try to move on forward with our beautiful ambition. Is something that we have wanted for so long. We are going to be reconnecting, moving on forward, and continuing on to that, because we do believe all together that you are the destiny. You are his destiny. You're meant to be onto his path, and he does not want to let you go. He has so many regrets. He has so much sadness. He's not going back to the place that he is in right now. Is Leo thinking of you? My beautiful, I feel as though we're thinking of you, but at the same time, I kind of feel like we're feeling a little bit misfortunate. We're feeling as though, you know, we're not really lucky in life, or we're not really lucky in love. But at the same time, I do believe that we're bringing this upon ourselves, because we know that if we want to move on forward, we're able to do so. All we have to do is contact you. So I'm definitely going to say we are thinking of you. And you know what? We're kind of upset at ourselves for not moving forward. Will things get better between Leo and you? Things are definitely going to be getting better over here, sweetie. You're going to get out of that stagnant mode. You're going to get out of this mode that you've been in. You've been in like into, I'm going to call it the tower mode. You've been stuck into this tower mode, into this labyrinth of just, you know, this maze of being stuck into the middle and seeing other people moving and doing things, and, you know, nothing is really moving for you. You've been stuck into this for so long, sweetie. Things are definitely going to be better, and you need to know that he is stuck into the exact same position that you are. It's almost as if you guys are mirroring this. You're onto one side, he's onto the other, and you're both stuck into the exact same position. How do you get out of this? Somebody's got to move. But things will definitely get better, because at some point, he is going to move. Let's go on and see August, September, October, November. And then we'll finish off with the messages. I'm going to take a little break. I'm going to go see Alexis. And then I'll be back with your last questions and my last spread that I'm going to take out for today for you. So I don't know why I'm turning that over. Let's go see. So this is going to be for August. We're going to move over to September. Now we're going to go and see October. And we're going to go on see over here November. Okay, let's go see, sweetie. We're going to start off over here with August. Okay, here we go. So, into August. I'm getting over here in August that we're finally concluding that relationship, that divorce. It is done. So we have had that strength against adversity. It is ending. It is done. We have new, renewed energy. We have wisdom. We have authority. We are being strong. We are being confident, and we're moving on forward. So I'm going to say over here, as far into the month of August, we've got that ending. We're feeling more confident. I feel like the I love you is coming then. So the I love you is definitely coming into whenever that divorce is done, into the month of August. If we move on over into the month of September, what are we getting? We're getting meetings, we're getting collaboration, we're getting more closeness. Why? Because we're able to. Why? Because all our files, all our divorce, everything is done. We don't have to worry about, you know, being followed. We don't have to worry about anything of the such. That being said, into the month of September, we're meeting up. We're meeting up with some friends over here. We don't have any reason to hide anything anymore, so our moon is in reverse. We're not hiding any more information, and we're not searching for anything neither. Whatever is there, it is clear. We're moving on forward into this dating relationship. We're seeing each other about 3 times a week, and we're finally meeting the friends into the month of September. If we move on over into the month of October, beautiful family card. You're meeting the daughter over here, sweetie. You're going to be absolutely terrified. You're going to be stressed by the whole thing. But you know what? Leo's going to be right next to you, and everything's going to be absolutely perfect. So into the month of October, no big events other than that, sweetie. It's really about meeting the daughter. And if we move on over into the month of November, in November, we start to have different plans. We start to manifest different things. I feel as though we're starting to think about moving in together, but we're not actually talking to one another about it. It's kind of a secret that we're keeping inside. So I'm going to say into the month of November is somewhat of a calm month. You're dating, you're seeing each other still 3-4 times a week. You're getting to see the daughter a little bit more often, of course. So you're gaining a little bit into that family, if you will. We still don't have the mom. We still don't have the dad. We're not meeting them until the following year. Maybe around Christmas time, you'll be able to meet them. But other than that, November is more of a calm month where we're really together. We're manifesting our beautiful new family, our love, and really all the success and just everything we've been through. Let me go on and give you some beautiful messages here, sweetie. And then I'll be back with your other questions after. So let's start it off over here. My beautiful IG, Lexi, you're coming up in just one moment. And voila. My world is dark without you. You are my first thought when I wake up and my last thought before I go to sleep. You deserve so much more. We belong together. Will you wait for me? You are the love of my life. I do have to say, if only they made these cards bigger, right? They would be just perfect. Let's go and see the blunt deck. The blunt deck never lies. Let's go and find out some messages over here. I'm a little bit undecided right now. I need a little bit of time to think things through. I don't quite know what to say at this moment, but I have seen the future with you, and I do want you by my side. I am really scared right now. I can't quite face this relationship. I am quiet in order to protect you. I know, aren't they, Alexis? But they're so tiny. I'm sorry for what I have said, for what I have done. I am waiting for both of us to be ready. And we're going to move over here. I don't know. I ordered a lot of little tiny decks is what I'm seeing. You feel like home to me. You are an angel. I couldn't quite let you get that close to me at that time. Have faith. I am making my way back to you. My heart does belong to you. I do receive your telepathic messages. And I miss the times together. And I want you to know that I still love you, sweetie. My beautiful, I'll be right back with you in just a moment. Lexi, how did he feel when you told him that all I want is you? His thoughts about it. You know what? I feel as though it was beautiful, but at the same time, I feel like he was afraid, sweetie. I feel like he was a little bit afraid of, okay, this is a lot of pressure upon me. I don't know quite what to do, and I don't know how to do it. But at the same time, I feel as though he was happy with it. So it was somewhat conflictual. Are you the only one that CJ wants? Beautiful. I feel like CJ wants a lot of different things at the same time, and I feel like he's a little bit confused often. So I'm going to say, ultimately speaking, I do believe that you are truly the love that he does want, but at this moment, he's not able to commit to you, sweetie. How does CJ feel about your kids? Does he care about them? CJ feels distant with your kids. We are feeling distant. We're feeling as though they are important to us. We do want to hold on to them. We do want to give them more love, but at the same time, we're kind of afraid. And since we're not always there, it makes it really difficult for us to get closer or to develop really a relationship. So I'm going to say it's a little bit conflictual, sweetie. It's difficult. We care. We would like to show more love, but we don't quite know how to because we're not really there. How does your daughter feel about you and him? Your daughter, I don't feel is all that happy altogether. I am getting our Emperor in reverse. But I do feel as though if she believes that mom is happy, she's going to be happy also. Let me go see about your younger kids. Your younger kids all together, honestly, I feel like they're a little bit indifferent here, sweetie, which is not necessarily a bad thing. They don't have anything bad to say, but they don't necessarily have anything good. I don't feel as though they see them. I see him often enough in order to have those emotions. They see him as somebody who comes in and goes, almost like a friend would. So they don't quite have that connection. So I'm going to say indifference for your younger kids over here, sweetie. Let me move on over to our dear friend IG. When will he start coming around more often, like more stability? Oh, what happened, Nunit? Hold on, Nunit, hold on. Let me go answer over here. Lexi, when is he going to start coming around more often with more stability? Beautiful, more stability. You're talking around the end of the year. Other than that, it's in and out, sweetie. So I'm seeing somewhere around the month of November, sweetie. Nunit, he just responded and not responded to what I was talking about hours ago, talking about he was working in the yard and studying. You would have taken, 5 minutes. Now you got ignored for annoying you. Don't get no quick response, right? I know, sweetie. Yeah, he was working on the yard and studying, right? I get it. I do. You know, I don't feel as though he's lying within that whatsoever, sweetie. I mean, if he just does not have it, he just does not really have it, right? I don't always have my phone on me, sweetie. Honestly, I don't. I often do, but I don't always. And often I lose it and I have it on mute. So I get it. My pleasure, Lexis. Hopefully, you know, he'll turn around earlier than that, sweetie. Nunit. Yeah, I know, sweetie. You're reading 2 now, right? IG, beautiful. When will Leo offer a relationship? Well, let's go see. And I'm going to finish off with a different reading for you, okay? I'm not going to do what I usually do. We're going to do something else. When will Leo offer a relationship to IG? So the the relationship is offered into the month of August over here, sweetie. I want to know if IG deletes Leo off of social media, will he notice? That is a yes. Did the daughter's birthday affect Leo? I feel like that's a no. When will Leo message IG? When will Leo message IG, Spirit, for the highest good of IG? When will Leo message IG? And we are over here, sweetie, into the beginning of June. Can I see when? Yes, it's around the 12th of June. Please let me know the date of June. Please let me know which date into the month of June, Spirit. Okay, so I got 1/6, so around the 16th of June, sweetie, 16th of June. How will it change the outcome? Will it go anywhere positive in messages? Let's go see that. one that we did with the pendulum. If you delete, yes, let's go see. If you delete Leo off of social media, what will happen? And will he notice what will happen? Okay, so I'm going to take these cards out over here, and I'm going to take another one out before we actually get to the ending of this. Hold on. And what will happen? So, will he notice? He will definitely notice that you do delete him, because there's not going to be any postings or anything whatsoever. So he will know. There is no doubt about that. That being said, what is going to happen? I'm still getting over here that we are still going to hold on to you for a little bit. But we're going to be wondering why you deleted us. What happened? I feel that if you do delete Leo off of social media, he is going to know. But into the difference of what we saw into the past, I still don't feel like he's going to give up on you. Into the past, when you deleted him, he was figuring out that that was the end and that was it. I still don't feel like he's hanging up on you. I don't feel like so. I'm getting my Four of Pentacles. He's still holding on to you. He's just kind of a little bit in resting mode. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, maybe he's going to think that there's a glitch, but he's definitely not letting go of you, even if you do delete him, sweetie. Oh, that doesn't go over there. It was there. How does Leo feel about the divorce? All right, as for the divorce, it's stagnant. We're seeing it as a new phase. We're seeing it as a new beginning for us. We're seeing over here that we're stuck into a period of inaction. We're feeling a little bit trapped by everything, but we truly are seeing this divorce as a new page that we can turn that's going to bring new action, new hopes, new dreams, more beauty into our life, and to really just get rid of that feeling of being stuck, of being stagnant, of being unhappy. So we're actually feeling quite positive about it. Now, did the daughter's birthday affect Leo? I'm going to say no over here. I don't feel as though it did. I feel as though he's a little bit overprotective of his daughter, though. I feel like it brought in that beautiful, youthful energy. It brought in new energy, positive energy, a lot of happiness. And I feel like it really just kind of changed up the air from the stagnant energy that we usually get and that heavy weight that we often have upon our shoulders. I'm going to say that it was actually something quite good. Why is there a delay with Leo? My beautiful. Because he's not ready. Because he's afraid. He's afraid that you are going to say no. He's not quite decided yet to reach out. He needs to isolate himself a little bit more. He's not ready to use all his talents to come on forward with his emotions, to come on forward with his thoughts, to come on forward with what he needs to offer to you. He doesn't quite have that strength. So it's a lot of vulnerability. And I'm going to say, it's being afraid of that tower moment. We're always afraid of that tower moment over and over and over. We're always afraid that, you know, you're going to end up saying no, that something bad is going to happen and we're going to be laughed at. We're going to be, you know, turned down. We're so afraid of being turned down. Why is Leo holding back from communicating with you? We're holding back because of that connection. We're afraid that you have detached. We're afraid that you're not happy with us. We're afraid that there might be a discord, there might be a conflict, that you might be upset. So this is why we're staying stuck into our standstill. So when will Leo message you? My beautiful, we are speaking around the mid over here, June, sweetie. So I'm going to say mid-June. if you message Leo, what will happen? So if you message Leo, what happens? The difference if you message Leo, what happens, how it changes the outcome, is it going to go anywhere altogether? I'm definitely going to have to say the difference that we're getting if you do message is that you're getting an opening. You're getting the clarity, you're getting the thoughts, you're getting how he feels. Instead of figuring out how he feels and wondering what's going on, you're actually getting the answers right away instead of waiting. So how is that going to change the outcome? The only thing that it is going to change, ultimately speaking, it is not going to change anything into the long-term outcome of the relationship. It is going to change something with the actual outcome of the right here, of the right now. So you end up waiting a little bit more, hoping that he's not going to procrastinate again. So this is it. So how is it going to change the outcome? You're going to actually have rapid movements, rapid answers. So no more inertia, no more, wondering, no more procrastination. You're getting over here your answers, so you don't have to concern yourself anymore, and you're getting a lot of happiness out of it. So this is what happens, and this is where it goes. So if you do message Leo, what, is it going to be positive? If you do message, will it be positive? My beautiful, if you do message Leo, it is going to be positive, because what we're really going to get over here is an opening. We're going to get beginning, something that we have not had, right? So this is what you're getting over here. You're getting some optimism, you're getting some opening, you're getting some transformation, you're getting some transitions. You're ultimately getting the love, you're getting the attachment, you're getting the harmony. And I know how difficult it is for both of you guys to do everything that you guys are doing. Let me give you some more messages, and then I'm going to do that reading that I said, okay? Let's move on forward. Let's go and see the Truthful deck. Thank you, my beautiful Renee. I will answer you in just a few moments. Yes, Lexi. Yes, I'm sorry, sweetie. It is around the end of the year, beautiful, when he is more stable. I'm sorry, I did not see your question, Lexi. I was onto a different screen. So, do you even see me into that way? This is really wondering, how do you see him? How do you see this situation? This is what we are wondering over here. We want to tell you really big over here that we are absolutely sorry. We are a little bit too afraid to talk right now. We also would find it so much easier if you were just under some type of substance, some types of influence. We'd just meet you somewhere and we'd just tell you all of this. It would be so much easier. We feel like while being sober, to be vulnerable, it is a very difficult thing. I will take Kahala. I will, sweetie Lilith. Kahala will be the last one. Ace of Pentacles, saying that we are going to be, we're holding on to you. We don't want to let go to you, even if it does seem like we are, because, we keep procrastinating, we keep pushing on forward. We don't want to let go, and we want you to know that we are coming. We are coming towards you. We want you to just, let us hold you. It's what we're dreaming of. It's what we want. Let's go over here. You will always be my beautiful hello over here. This time apart has given me an opportunity to pause and reflect onto the mistakes that I have made. I fantasize about kissing you. You are my happy thought. Everything's going to be all right. You will see. We just need some time and space apart to focus on our goals and on our dreams. Not a problem, Kahala. Thank you. And thank you, Lilith. Whatever this is, wherever this is going, I want it. You're on my path for a reason. And I am so grateful to have you onto this path, to have your love, to have your friendship. And we're going to finish off the messages with this deck over here. It's important that you know that you are important. Social media requests, which is interesting. I need some time. Again, you're getting the I'm sorry card. You're getting the I'm coming back. I need you to be patient with me. The means of communication I'm going to use is going to be a text message. Beautiful IG. Well, let's do a little bit of a spread that I know that everybody here is going to enjoy. I'm going to remove a couple of things over here. We're going to do a trilogy is what we're going to do. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to remove my little heads over here. We're going to go there. Here we go. So let's go and find this out over here. IG. This is my spread that's a little bit different that I'm going to finish off over here. I feel like it's important. So let's go out like that. Okay, we're going to do a before, a now, and a future. What is coming on out? We're going to get some clarification on all of this. Oh no, oh no, oh no, don't go away. All right. So this is truly just for you and him, okay? I know, I knew you guys. I knew I'd see you pop on in Watson for this trilogy. Yes, let's go for it. Let's do the whole package. Let's go find out what's going on. Yes, right? Let's go for it. Yes, yes, and yes. And you know what? Let's throw in some tarot dice as we're at it, right? The tarot dice we're going to throw on in for some extra energies to go see what exactly is coming upon. All right, let's go for it, guys. The ultimate reading is what we are getting through here. So we're going to start off over here. You have seen this spread and it's amazing. All right, so let's go for it. We're going to start off over here with the before, what happened, and we're going to move on forward, and then we're going to also throw out some dice. Actually, we're going to throw all of them like that. Bear with me, IG, just one moment. I'm just going to open this up. Yes, it is, isn't it? Let's go like that. You've just been a bit sleepy. I know you've been silent. I thought you were shopping or something, Watson. Okay, so here we go, sweetie. And let's go and throw in some tarot dice to try and get a little bit of information on what's coming up and where. So here we go. Let's go for it. So, beautiful. What is moving on forward mostly into the tarot dice are up here. This is what is moving on forward. We're going to look at it. Over here, it's your overall energy that seems to be touching a little bit your current, the problem, and the actual how it's all developing. This is it, how it's all developing over here. Overall energy is that the page is going to be reaching out with a Page of Pentacles, which is really important because it is touching your now, it is touching the outcome and how everything is moving on forward. If I move over here with the tarot dice to see what's going on over here, it's what should be considered. What should be considered into the dice is that our Knight of Pentacles, not our Knight of Pentacles, but our Knight of Cups is into the reverse position. We are not ready at this very moment to come close to you. We're not ready to speak about our love, to express our emotions. But ultimately, what we truly want over here is those 10 of Cups. It's that family, it's that happiness, it's that reunion, it's that beautiful forever together, right? Oh, I know, Hansen, I know, sweetie. So let's go for it. What is affecting you right now? What is the current situation? Our Queen of Cups. Our Queen is feeling unloved. You're not getting what you want whatsoever. You're not getting the love. You're not getting the expressing. Everything is a little bit stuck. What is moving on forward from that? The problem is because the King doesn't know how to move on forward. The King seriously just does not know how and which movement to make. Because we don't know which movement to make, our Queen is suffering. Our Queen is suffering over here, and what are we doing about it? We're doing nothing. We're having no movement whatsoever. We're having no creation. We're having no movement. So our Empress is feeling unloved. Our Empress is feeling alone. Our Empress is not knowing what is going to happen into the future. That being said, it seems to our Empress that maybe our Leo is moving away. But that is only what it seems like, because this is the past situation of what we felt. It is not what is going on now, and it is not what is coming on forward. So if we move on over into the energy, let's go see. Oh, but you love it. Oh, yeah, Renee. If we move on forward over here, this is the past, okay? What I just read is everything that has brought you to the situation that you're in right now. If we move into the right here, right now, then we're going to move into the future. It is my pleasure, sweetie. If we move into the right now, you're feeling caught. You're feeling caught into a situation where you're wondering, who is going to unbind me? Who is going to save me from this? And am I ever going to be saved? Because I don't know how to get myself out of this, because I do love Leo, but Leo just doesn't want to come close to me at this moment. We're too afraid. So what I am going to say, if we move on forward, what are we getting right now? This is what we're feeling. We're feeling as though, you know, a little bit of a slap into the face. We're feeling like justice, like the destiny. Nothing is really onto our path. We're not getting our just. We feel as though this is very, very unfair. And this is what you're living through right here, right now, today with us. For you, into all of this, why? Because our page is not reaching out. Our page, Leo, was supposed to reach out, to you, was supposed to tell you, I love you, I want to be with you, but our page is still procrastinating. That being said, you're still left with those feelings of being caught into a situation where you just don't really want to be into anymore. You feel like you want to pick up every single stick that's around you and you want to move on forward, but you know that you're not ready for that. If I move on forward over here, my Queen is telling me that we are holding on to you. Ah, thank you, Lilith. Our Queen is saying that, you know what, into the overall outcome, this is Leo saying to you right now, don't forget about me. Don't let me go. Don't give up on me. Why? I know that I have not fulfilled you. I know that I have not given you what I promised I was going to. I know that I have procrastinated again. But please do not leave me. Do not let me go, because I am holding on to you, even though it might not seem as I am, even though my actions are not showing this at this moment. If we move on forward to the future, what are we getting into the future? Look at that. We are having our King who's looking more and more, who's holding on to that coin, who has moved from, by the way, a page. We skipped the whole night and we went all the way to the King. The King is holding on. We're holding on to that thought. We want to reach out is what we want to do. We're trying to find the best way. We really are trying to find the best way, but we're a little bit confused right now. What do we truly need? What do we truly want? We need an opening. What is coming towards you? This is an actual beautiful card to get, because this is about slaying those dragons into your dreams. It's about having fake illusions, fake fears, and that you're realizing that they are fake. You're realizing that they are serving you no good, and whatever it is that you have been afraid of was just a figment of your imagination. This is what he is going to be figuring out. As he figures that out, he's not going to be going anywhere. He's going to stay exactly where it is that he needs to be, because he knows that where he needs to be is ultimately with you. So what do you get ultimately into this reading? You're getting that, you know what? You're being untied. You're being untied. You're being liberated. Why? Because ultimately he is going to reach out to you, and he is going to take off all that binding that you had over here. You were stuck. You were stuck over here, sweetie. This is where you're stuck right now. This is what he's going to do. So you are going to be liberated by Leo, by all of your sadness, by all of your doubts, by all of your illusions, because he is going to allow you. He is going to untie those fears, those anxieties, everything that you've been holding that is negative, in order to bring that love towards you. And this is what I'm seeing, my beautiful IG. So this was really the before, the now, and what is to come, along with the tarot dice, with the energy that is saying that this is exactly where all of this is going. So I hope, IG, I really hope, sweetie. You know, I know that you're into a really, really very difficult place. It's, you know, loneliness, sadness, frustration, anxiety. You've got a lot of curiousness. A lot is all kind of mixed on in together. And I definitely have to say, you know what? This is just, it's a passage. It's a passage. It's a cycle that you're stuck into. And at some point, you're going to be able to release yourself from it. And as soon as you're able to release yourself from that, you're going to actually realize that, you know what? Everything was a little bit, not a little bit, actually completely planned. It was actually the way that it was really meant to be. So I'm going to say, sweetie, I know that you're into a really difficult position right now. You're not into the place that you want to be. You would like something else, but you know how love is complex. You know how Leo is. You know how, you know, he does procrastinate. And I feel like it's important, even though we have some negative, that we look at the positive to see that, you know what, we are thinking of you. We do want to reach out to you. We're just really afraid. So, you know, I feel as though, and it's a little bit like I said into the past, I'm always a little bit afraid that he's going to continue to procrastinate. So into my mind, I feel as though it's important for you to continue to wait, yes, if you're willing to continue to wait, but at some point to put yourself some type of deadline. If ever this does not happen by that date, either I will do something, or maybe I'll turn the page, or, you know, I feel like it's important for you to have a little bit of a plan B, so that you know what to do, and, you know, you're not as lost or as sad, or anyways, I think you know what I mean. But this is it. I kind of feel like, you know, you can only take so many, you know, blows over and over and over, and setbacks, that at some point we need to figure out, what do I do if into the month of August the divorce is final and we're still procrastinating? What do I do? You know, just to set yourself a little bit of a time frame to help you out into all of this, so you're feeling more encadré is the word I want to say, more into a certain time frame. So beautiful. The positive here is we still love you. We have not given up on you. We're not giving up on you. So I'm going to send you a whole bunch of love, sweetie. Don't let go, okay? Don't let go, sweetie. Things are going to be okay. I'm going to try and do a little bit of an abundance spell for you. I'm going to try and bring beautiful energy around you, okay, sweetie? So good things kind of come towards you, because this is just truly what you need over here, sweetie. This is what you need. You need protection, you need abundance, you need love into your life. So I'm going to work on that, and I'm going to try and send you some beautiful vibes your way, sweetie. That's how, Watson, you say that's how you read the spread, and you try to do it with all three. Yeah, but still need to learn. And that, well, thank you, Watson. You guys are absolutely adorable. Thank you. And you're like, jaw drop. Oh my gosh, Watson. So I'm definitely going to have to say over here, if there is anything else I can do for you, IG, please do let me know. As I said, I'm going to try and send some abundance spells towards you, so you know you can have your manifestation and it can come towards you, because oh, you deserve it, sweetie. You really do. The feels kind of overwhelming. Yeah, so many cards, right? I need to try and practice. Very interesting spread, though. Yes, it is. It is. And I really like the tarot dice. I do love for that, by the way, because I feel like the tarot dice gives in that little extra vibe. It could be a Lenormand. It could be message cards that you can add in. Guys, you can add whatever it is that you want into that. I like to just add the tarot dice because, you know, sometimes the message cards don't quite give us, they give us messages, but they don't give you the exact same thing. I truly believe in tarot and into the messages of tarot. So, oh, you've got it, sweetie. You did 7. You've got that too, Hanson. You guys are mind-blowing by themselves, sweetie. You guys are just perfect. Renee. If Theo didn't reciprocate when you first told them on the 18th of March, when did they start developing those romantic feelings? Let me go tell you that, sweetie. I am going to say over here with the Wheel of Fortune, sweetie, I feel like it kind of kicked on in somewhere around the 6th of April. So I'm going to say around the 6th of April. This has been going on for maybe about 3 weeks or so. And so 21 total. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, you're going cuckoo, right? And Kahala, sweetie, spirit messages around what kind of business on to start, what kind of services to offer, what's the next step to focus on for you. BD on 5 turning on 50. Okay. You know, the type of business really depends on what is good for you, sweetie. Let's go see what I can find over here. Beautiful. You know what? I feel like you need to be around people. I feel like you need maybe something that has to do with customer service. That being said, when I say customer service, I mean that you need to be around some people, not a lot of people, but some people, Kahala. So I don't see you necessarily being into your office all alone with nobody else around and nothing happening. You're going to be bored to death. So I'm going to say if you're into anything that, and it has to do with something that might be a little bit more intellectual, I don't see you as much as somebody who is into something of more creative. So may it be financial, may it be some type of financial aid, may it be some type of may it be, you really need to be around people, but you need to use your emotions. So listen to yourself, listen to your intuition here, Kahala, whatever seems to be good with you. I'm going to tell you over here that you need to put your emotion, you need to be passionate about it. You need to be working with approximately 1 or 2 other people, not a lot of people, but you do need to be in contact with these people every once in a while. I feel as though this is something where you have to nurture it. You're going to have to grow whatever this is. It's going to take a little while. It's going to take about a year or so from the moment that you actually pick what it is that you want to do. I'm also going to say over here that there does seem to be a man perhaps who's going to be able to help you out in this. It could be financially, it could be a friend. Somebody's going to help you out into all of this, Kahala. So I'm going to say follow your heart into this business. The services that you need to offer, I feel like they need to stand out. They need to be different. They need to be abundant. They need to be above whatever else is being offered around you, sweetie. And with that, I feel like you're going to have some really good things coming around you. Let me go see what the next steps are that you could focus on. That woke you up. You guys are so funny. You guys have all those decks, so you can do the same things, my beautiful. Yes, add in even your light seers if you want. Okay, beautiful. So this is really about you. Don't be influenced by others whenever you make your idea, okay? Whenever you decide what it is that you want. I'm definitely going to have to say over here that this is about completing. It's about you being at a whole. It is seriously about you having a great fulfillment. I'm going to say whatever is coming up for you, it's not really in relation to the fact that your birthday is coming upon and your age. You just need to follow your intuition. You need to follow your passion. Don't listen to what other people are saying. Follow whatever is good for you, whatever you feel is right. You are going to have to learn some type of new skill into this new business. You're going to have to learn a skill. You're going to have to master it. And with that, you're going to be able to start your business after. So this is going to be about a little bit of a certain apprenticeship if you want. And you know what? You're going to be happy. You're going to be joyful. You're going to be positive into all of this. I don't want you to be anguished. I don't want you to be stressed about it. I feel like things are actually going to start moving quite quickly once it has begun. I'm seeing in approximately 8 months from now, sweetie. A spiritual business, coaching, okay, counseling directly. So that's it. So you're going to be working with maybe 2 or 3 different people. You're being very passionate. You are giving that advice. What's going to be important for you as a spiritual business coaching, sweetie, is really going to be, do you have all that you need? Do you have all the tools that you need in order to be a spiritual, business coaching, counseling service? Do you have all the classes that you could take or all the courses? Do you need any brush up onto anything? And then you need to go out and you need to check out the prices of the people that are around you. You need to make yourself a web page. You need to make yourself some publicity, and then you need to move on forward, and you're going to be quite successful, beautiful. Oh, you've got this. You've got this, Lilith. We know. Juanson and I, we know you've got this. We have no doubt whatsoever, sweetie. Talking about Juanson, let's go see what's up for Juanson. What is going on over here for Juanson? All right, so Ace of Swords. What is it that you want to start that you're not really doing here, Juanson, that you're a little bit procrastinating about? There's something that's going to be coming on up. I feel like you have to work on it, but maybe you're procrastinating. It could even just be a project that you're thinking that could take more time. It could take more work. You want to do it. You've been thinking about it, but you haven't quite done it yet. It could even just be something like that. There's a little procrastination about something that you want to do. Also, you do have some repressed, you do have some emotions that are hidden a little bit inside of you. You are feeling a little bit unloved right now, sweetie, and you kind of feel as though sometimes you lose those battles. But even if you lose those battles, you do need to know that you are still a winner. You are the one who has won every single battle, even though you felt that you have not won them for multiple different reasons. So I'm going to say, keep up that beautiful energy. It is nice. It is beautiful. Let me go see if anything strange is coming up for work this week. Is anything coming up for work? Okay, so anything coming up for work? Here we go. You know what? I actually feel as though for work there might be a new possibility. Something new seems to be popping up for you, and I feel like you're actually going to be quite happy. You know what? Work-wise, somebody is eyeing you. Somebody is watching you. They seem to have long brown hair. So I do have somebody, either you're going to be interested in or this person's interested in you at work, sweetie. Yeah, so somebody is interested in you, Juanson. Long brown hair. I feel like they're kind of eyeing you every once in a while, but I don't have all that much yet. It's almost, it's something at its beginning. It is very interesting. I don't know if Lilith got that for you. Today we are thinking about the past, Juanson. We are thinking about the past. Let's go and use the Alice deck on you over here. coffin. Something over here is ending. With endings, we get new beginnings. There is a fox. Somebody is a little bit untrustworthy around you. It seems to be a gentleman. So there is a man, an older man, who seems to be a little bit untrustworthy. So just be careful for older men around you. Make sure that they're not trying to manipulate you or to tell you something that might not be true, Juanson. Interesting. Yeah, Juanson, there's an old man who seems to have light colored hair, so light brown or blonde. Yeah. Yeah, and you do need to be careful. They are a little bit foxy. They're a little bit untrustworthy, so just be careful for that. And yes, you see, yes, there is somebody who is watching you who has long brown hair. I don't know if it's that girl who's been Googling you, but yes, there is a girl with long brown hair from work who is watching you. You need to follow your intuition. You're incredibly in tune with source. Listen to that inner calling inside to hear the voice of God. You have great potential to become a spiritual teacher, healer, and role model for others. 50%, well, you got 1 out of 2 though, but they're older. They might be, 40 and up, 40, 50, maybe even 55, Juanson. Does that take some people off? Somebody maybe, somebody who's important. This is somebody who is older, but it's somebody who has a higher status. It could even be a boss or something. This is a message from your angels that you must see the true beauty in who you are. Recognize how much hard work and discipline you have put in and give yourself a big pat on the back that you so greatly do deserve. Yeah, long brown hair, short, not short, but straight hair. And 1212, your angels are here to support you and to nurture you. Remember to keep your intentions pure, and your angels will help you to find your path. And let's finish it off over here with... Finish it off over here with one of these. Yes, he has, and he would be great at it. There were 4 of them, Juan said. Oh, well, then you're just a lover boy is what you are. I know, really. If only they knew how you can sense their gaze. I'm getting over here. Opportunities will pass you by quickly if you don't pay attention. So grab those opportunities. And now is the time for you to rest, relax, and heal. Take care and be at peace with yourself. So that being said, my beautiful souls, I am going to go and see what's going on upstairs. It is quiet. I am wishing every single one of you guys a beautiful evening. Thank you for coming in tonight. As usual, sending you so much love. Lilith, you know, good practicing with that 7 cards times 3. We know that you can do it, sweetie. We have no doubt. You can do 10 times, once and 2. You could add on. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good. I have no doubt. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same place, same time. Sending every single one of you so much love. And I'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same time. Bye, everybody.